All right, my friends, we are live tonight. What a little technical difficulties. I'm trying to put a new intro video up. Had a buddy do an intro video, and I thought he did a good job, but I guess it's a file that StreamYard doesn't recognize. So I gotta screw around with it and figure it out. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's up, guys?
Not too bad.
Hey, James, if you can send that over to me, I'll see if I can correct it.
Yeah, I'll get it to you here in a little bit. Everybody good tonight? Wes?
Yeah.
Alan, Jonah? Chris?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I'm here.
Good.
I know we've been talking for the last 20 minutes, but the people don't know we have been. Chris is at his hideout tonight. That's where he takes all of his young prey.
You're so bad. James, you're so bad.
Alan is at home with his wife. I'm not going to talk shit about him because we all need to pray for Alan. Again, and I'm being all serious here. He lost a dog. Are you okay, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
He lost him a puppy. I don't know how old the dog was, but he lost a dog, and I've lost a couple of them here the last couple months myself. I lost a cat about 3 weeks ago, and it's a tough time when you lose one of your animals. Very tough time, and I get it and I understand, but just want to give you a little bit of that for you.
Yeah, he's 15 years old.
15. So I had one of my dogs live to be 20. You know that?
Right.
20 years old. All right. So, Wes, what's going on in your world, buddy? Anything good?
Not a whole heck of a lot. Just trying to get them miles in and try not to freak out too much about the cost of fuel.
Oh, it's true.
Well, you don't have to worry about the cost of fuel because the fuel surcharge, buddy. You're going to make that money. Don't worry about it.
Well, they update it once a week, and since the last time they updated it, it's gone up almost $2 a gallon in some places.
Well,
what's
well,
the fuel?
let me explain this to you real quick so you understand it. You probably don't understand it. The fuel surcharge is always a week behind. Unfortunately, when it goes up, we're going to be a week behind. When it goes back down, we're going to be ahead of the game for a week. So it kind of washes itself out. It sucks when it goes up over $1 like it has because it really takes a hit on us. Now, what you'll notice, our fuel surcharge will go up between 5 and 10 cents a gallon here when we get our message on Tuesday. That's going to be a big help.
Well, my problem is it went up. It started going up the day after I started.
I know.
So I haven't had a chance to build up any money yet, you know. So
trust me, it'll work out.
What was the fuel surcharge last week? 43 cents, or was it higher than
43.
that?
43. It'll be pushing 50 cents, if not more, this week.
I suspect more because
yeah, I do too.
I'm in Georgia right now. It was $5.99 a gallon.
You can pull out your contract, and it's listed what the fuel surcharge would be.
Yeah.
Mike, you got anything going on, brother?
Not really. I'm just look. In fact, I'm looking at to see what my week looks like so far right now, and I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
My dumb ass took a load to sit on for the weekend, and I always forget that I got a teammate. So I'm gonna be a little bit more proactive on what I pick, but I'm still gonna end up with the 3,000 miles or more this week, even with this load that I'm sitting on. I got a 34 in, rolling 34 basically. That's the good thing about having a student. He's in no jeopardy with hours at all, and he's only going to be with me another week and like 3 days. So, what about you, Alan? Anything going on with you, brother?
I got 2 loads that I picked up. But my wife got me set up all the way to Baltimore.
So I got another addition on somebody wants to do our we do our load board, Mike. I got another guy that called me today, wants to be a part of it. Guys, I don't mind you guys texting me or calling me if you want to be a part of our little load board meetings that we have. The only issue that I have is when we get more than maybe 7 or 8 people, it becomes a little difficult for us to talk and ask questions. So I'm going to kind of limit it to like 7 to 8 people at a time. And we can get, a little bit at a time and work through it. Me, Mike, and Jonah will probably be the ones that will always be in it, but we can bring, 3 or 4 other people in. as needed. Wes, I think you got a pretty good understanding of it. Alan and Chris, I think you guys, well, Chris, you're on it, so you know, and Alan, you're on it too. So we're going to get some more guys in. So if anybody wants to go in on the meetings that we have with the new load board, if you're not already on it, feel free to give me a call or text, and we'll get you in on the little thing that we do. Texting one person here to find out if they're going to come in tonight. Find her here. Virginia said she was going to come in and join us tonight, but she's not said anything. So what's going on with your world, Jonah?
I ain't nothing on my way to Georgia for Monday, 8 a.m. Monday delivery. I'm going to be there tomorrow with it. I'm going to be there tomorrow, really. And I think they got a little staging area. I said I'll make it down there tomorrow and just be there, delivered, and I have a fresh clock when I leave there and pick up something and stay close by the house. I got to be home Thursday.
Alan, we don't want to see your ugly finger. If you just want to go off, just take your ass self out.
Whatever.
You got your wife beater T-shirt on. What about you, Chris? You got anything going on, brother?
Just at home.
Huh?
Just at home until tomorrow, and then I did one load on Thursday, and that load took care of my fixed costs. So right now I'm in the positive, even though I'm at home.
Nice.
You sound like you on the road with echo or something, Chris.
Do what?
Whatever room you in is echoing.
Yeah, that's the apartment that's echoey here.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you live in the hood like Chris does, man. He
gotta hang the pictures up. Hang the pictures on the wall or something.
There's pictures on the wall. It's just that it's big. It's a big, one big room.
Big room. Oh, okay.
That and he, like I said, he lives in the projects in St. Louis, man. I mean, he's not allowed to hang pictures on his walls.
Is it all of St. Louis, the projects?
He goes out to his truck. He's got a boot on his truck every time. He's got to call the maintenance people to take the boot off.
Last time I was in St. Louis, I had to call the police on the lady.
Hey, this might have an angle grinder in the truck ready to go.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little something that I found out tonight, and I know we already talked about it, but we're gonna go over the comments here in just a second, guys. Before I talk about what I want to, I put a video out Thursday. I don't know if you guys caught it or not. It's got almost 500 views already, which is actually crazy. It's one of the biggest videos I've done in a while with that much views at the beginning. And it's just an update video. I'm just talking about the load board and, what's been going on and me being busy. But just want to thank everybody for watching the video and giving me likes and thumbs up and all the comments. And guys, I'm going to tell you again, and I don't mean anything bad about it, but I'm horrible with getting back on comments. If you got questions or anything you guys want to talk about, as always, just give me a call. It's a lot easier for me, and I put my phone number up all the time. I'm the easiest guy to get a hold of, and every single person that has called me always tells me I'm the easiest person to get a hold of when they need information about Swift or load board or whatever. I can always call people back. So, with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe with this video. We do our lives every Saturday night at 7, sometimes on Sunday, just depends on what's going on, but usually Saturday. So what I want to tell you guys is TA is now owned by, like I think Mike said, BP. Is that who owns TAs now?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah, it wasn't me. That was somebody else. But that's what the conversation was.
Yeah. So, they bought them out like a few months ago.
So BP owns the TAs now. Not a big fan of Castro GTX, but I guess that's another company that they bought too. So if you get your services done at the TA and you use the Castro GTX, your mid service, not the cheapest one, but the middle one is $499, which I thought was a hell of a deal because I usually pay $600 to $750 on oil changes. I thought that was fabulous. And that's all your filters and everything that you need. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, a little shout out. I thought that was a good deal. For you guys look at need services.
The only difference is from the service from the mid grade. I mean, from the highest one, they check your tires. That's the only difference.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's the other thing. You're exactly right. You can either have a service done on the trailers, or they can check your tires. And I just didn't see the benefit in checking your tires. in my opinion. For I think it's an extra what, $70 or $75 to go to that top level. The
Yeah,
ultimate or
something like that. It's been a while since I got done that,
Yeah.
but that's the only difference. Like they just check your tires. That's all. Or the trailer.
Pretty much.
$75. I'll check my own tires.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Trucker Q says, "Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's managing through these high fuel prices. Hope they will go down soon. We keep hoping that they go up because we make more money on the fuel surcharge." Speaking of which, Trucker Q, you should get a fuel surcharge at Prime. The higher it goes, the more money you make on the fuel surcharge. James So, what's up, guys? Hey, buddy, how are you? I think I passed you earlier today. I think you're in Decatur. Actually, you just put up a message here saying you're in Decatur. What's going on, everyone? Antoine Griffin. What's up, buddy? How are you? We got P90 in the house. What's up, guys? Checking in from Seymour, Idaho. Is that right? I'm not Indiana. Idaho. Woo.
Yeah, it's Idaho.
And yeah, he's checking in from Decatur. Jay Harless, I got on percentage about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, you got to let us know how it goes. I think you just called me, if I'm not mistaken. Good afternoon, fellas. Sam, I sent you a link yesterday for the load board. I never heard back from you. And there's my lovely wife. Hello, handsome rabbit and other fantastic rabbit fellows. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it as always. Saw miracles.
Hi, Mrs. Rabbit.
One of the guys in the operation here at Swift gave me a call to notify me that pretty soon they're going to be launching a logistics side to the load board as well as more money. Have not heard that yet. That's that I think will be a good thing.
Have they already got a logistics side?
I don't know if we do or not, honestly.
I think they got some outside carriers pulling all over.
Hey James, they did do the live. I saw that on Facebook or YouTube. They did say they're going to start bringing some more stuff on for the load board.
Yeah, I heard that too, honestly.
Yeah, they're supposed to be accelerating. From what I've been able to gather, the launch has been going pretty well. Yeah, they're going to start accelerating onboarding.
Now, will we get more fuel surcharge on that too when the fuel prices go up? Would that help all eight? Or because I know it's all in.
Yes.
It's not going to help your fuel surcharge because you don't get a fuel surcharge. It's just your rates will go up.
So the money go up. Okay.
Yep. Chris McAllister looking to come aboard and join the SWIP operator gang. Got 3 years in currently. Chris, give me a call, buddy. I don't know if you're the one that I spoke with today. Let me know on here if we've spoken. And I was right. It is Seymour, Indiana. Very familiar with Seymour, Indiana.
Yeah.
That's where Tony Stewart's from, Seymour, Indiana. Actually, that's where Tony Stewart still lives, is in Seymour, Indiana. Race car.
Lowe's we delivered to right there.
Yep, that's the Walmart.
Yeah, we do. I think it's a Walmart and a Lowe's distribution center right there.
Yep. Alaska Hall, what's up, buddy? So if fuel goes up, fuel surcharge goes up. How does that benefit you exactly? You're still paying more for fuel. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, our fuel surcharge really drastically goes up when the prices go up. Antoine Griffin says, I should be joining soon. Lease operator spoke with Michelle. I'm out of Detroit. Any good dedicated, or is it just best to run the load board? So, Antoine, you should really give me a call, man. If you live in Detroit, you should be on the auto parts.
Yeah.
Trucker Q, yeah, our fuel surcharge will update on Tuesday, so this week is going to be a wash. We'll make it up on the back end. Yep, that's exactly how it works here too. So back to that Alaska Hall. I don't know exactly. I don't know the calculations, how that works, but all I know is when the fuel prices go up, I end up making more money on my fuel surcharge than what they give us. I don't know if it's a SWIFT thing. I don't know if it's a government thing. It is in our contract. I probably should know it a little bit better than I do, but I was never really good at math anyway. So simple math, yes, but not complicated. And sometimes that shit's really complicated. I hope that answers it, Alaska.
Yeah, fuel surcharge doesn't scare me at all, or the fuel prices don't scare me at all, other than the damage it's going to do to the economy.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. So
the
here
simple
we
math
go.
with the fuel surcharge is you take what the fuel surcharge you're getting is,
Well,
And
hey,
then,
y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I got
multiply
some
it.
stuff to do before I hit the road. I just want to jump onto him and say thank y'all, and I will haul at y'all later.
All right,
All
buddy.
right,
Be
have a
good
good
and
night.
safe,
Have
buddy.
a safe drive.
Then,
Yeah, I
then
gotta take off up to Lee tonight. Leave Florida, pick a load up, and head to South Carolina.
All right, buddy. Sounds
All right,
good.
we'll
Man.
do.
Be safe,
What
okay?
part of Carolina
All
you
right, we'll
going
do.
to?
Bye.
but then you multiply it by the fuel economy you're getting. So if you get 43 cents, that'll cover roughly, like up to like 8 miles a gallon, give or take.
It's somewhere between 7 and 8 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
That once the fuel surcharge gets to a certain point, you're making more money.
Yeah.
And I don't know the exact calculations on that, although I could look it up if I really wanted to.
Yeah, if you're only getting 6 miles a gallon, it's going to hurt still, even with the fuel surcharge. So you got to maximize that fuel economy.
Yeah, this is the economy. You don't want to be driving a long nose Pete.
No.
Nope. Set it at like 60 and just cruise. We'll jam it out to some music. Try to avoid idling as much as possible and avoid them heavy loads, and you might be okay. But still, it's going to be rough for a bit.
Yeah, all those guys mixing those brand new long nose Pete's and Kenworths over at WFX right now. Good luck.
I just left WFX, man. That's terrible company.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who has that opinion.
Let me get to these comments, guys.
Yeah,
Let me get these comments. Higher the mile per gallon, the more dollars made off the fuel surcharge. Yep, that's right, Trey. Antoine says, I saw your video you posted about the account, but I definitely would like to give you a call to get more information. Call me anytime, buddy. We'll be driving tomorrow. Actually, we'll be on a kind of sitting tomorrow, to be honest with you, not really doing anything. Can you make great money on it? You can make great miles on it, but there's no percentage to it. I guess I'm going to a Freightliner 24 with 210,594. Wow. I'll pray for you, man. I'm not a big Freightliner guy.
What happened this truck?
The auto start stop won't work on it, and they offered to trade him out of it, and they really never do that. But he's going into a different truck.
Shit, I'm almost $3,500 in the hole, and they still won't let me trade out.
Wow.
Yeah, he's under his 30 days though too. You're kind of well into your, you know what I mean? He's only been there a couple of weeks.
Right. Yeah. Well, I tried to get it. There was enough issues in my first 30 days. I should have been able to trade out of it, but whatever.
So Chris McAllister wasn't me. I'll give you a call tomorrow, Monday sometime. Got my LLC set up and everything earlier this week. Been watching you for a while now and ready to get the ball rolling. Hopefully, Chris, that are you a company driver, Chris? Hopefully you put my name down as a referral. Trucker Q. Hey, James, are you excited to switch percentage pay? I find that percentage way is the way to go, chasing miles and running into good works. So with that being said, Trucker Q, I'm actually going to stay doing what I'm doing for a little bit longer for a couple of reasons. The most important reason is my driver leader, he has to wait a couple weeks because the other driver leader that's in our terminal, she gets the opportunity to take people first, and I'm not losing my driver leader. I'm going to wait on him to get his training or whatever it is he needs to do, and once that's done, then I'll look at it. But the fuel prices, is the one thing that's gotten me kind of concerned, and I'm going to watch the other guys for a couple weeks while this is happening too to see what happens.
Okay, so for everybody asking whether the load board is worth it, right now I'm looking at a load. It's 1 mile, paying $235.
What's the catch?
That's what I'm asking. No,
or is
no,
it going to like, to like a Food Service America where you have to sit all day?
Oh, I'm not gonna go into the customer. But it's going to be like delivered the same day.
Well, it's going to be like going like you're picking up in Memphis and delivering in Memphis, but you know how Memphis is so big. The issue is you might go 15, 20 miles to deliver it, even though they only give you 1 mile.
Yeah. But still, that you're asking about the rates that.
Yeah, for $235.
Yeah. So Justin is in Tucson, Arizona. What are you doing in Arizona, buddy? You're supposed to be back in Denver. James.
He's looking for Nancy.
James, yeah, oh, that's right. He is looking for Nancy.
They
James,
didn't merge with Prime. They
yeah, it's
they're
kind of the
hauling
same
reefer
deal that
loads
they
for
have.
Prime.
It's the same deal that they had with Trans Am, isn't it? They're just kind of sharing stuff.
Yeah, so pretty much WFX gave up all their reefer trailers, and now they're just hauling reefer loads for Prime. So
Yep.
and they gave Prime all of their reefer accounts and whatnot. So they're doing the reefer loads for Prime, and they just got their contractors doing it right now. But they're essentially working as a power-only subcontractor, essentially, to Prime.
So the rumors I heard that they were in trouble is true.
Prime's in trouble. But WFX is, last I heard, they're doing all right, but they're a shady company.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go
Yeah,
into
you like the second or third person I heard with that.
Maybe you need to look in the mirror. Maybe you're the one that's shady. I'm just kidding.
Now go look at my channel. I put up a couple videos about it recently.
Actually, I kind of peeked at them the other day.
Yeah.
All right, so Antoine wants to know, how do you guys like Swift owner operator program? It's the best one out there, in my opinion. I've done quite a few of them, and I think all these guys on here will agree. Well, I don't know if Wes can yet. He's still 2 weeks in, but
I finished out a lease at Swift before. They're not bad. The big thing with Swift is consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got consistent freight. They don't mess
freight.
with you. They don't steal from you. They don't, I mean, you know what you got with Swift. You may not make as much money as you can at other companies, but you'll make consistent money, and that's the big thing.
Yeah, they got a load on the load board going from Jackson, Georgia to Orlando, Florida. 404 miles. They're paying $1,061.
Damn.
They're paying $2.62 a mile.
Also, another thing Swift will do, a lot of companies won't do, is even if you have your own truck, like you don't have a lease truck from Swift, if you're an owner operator and your truck breaks down, they will fix your truck for you, and then you can pay them back.
That's not 100% true anymore. There are some things they will do. They will fix your truck, but you got to have, most cases, at least a half down. Like if it's a $4,000 fix, you got to have $2,000 to go with it.
Oh yeah, they didn't used to do that back when I was here before.
They've had too many people screw them over the years to not do that.
Sounds about right. But at least they'll work with you still.
Let me read these comments. If look on contract, there is a fuel surcharge page. That's what we talked about earlier. I always looked in the middle of the state, see what the fuel prices is, then see what the fuel surcharge is going to be. So, guys, I'm going to kind of cut into that a little bit. If any of you guys use Fuel Book, and I did it today, and I kind of did the same thing, they're not always right. They're not always updated. Even though it said it was updated on the 6th, which was, midnight last night, it said the fuel price was $3.27 a gallon. I thought, man, that sounds like a great deal.
No.
So we went there. Well, it was $4.07. So the other one, and obviously you guys that run Fuel Book, it hasn't changed in over 6 months. There's a fuel station. It's a 7-Eleven in Charlotte, North Carolina, for you Carolina boys. It's always $3.07 a gallon there. It hasn't changed in 6 months, so don't fall for that. Don't fall for that 7-Eleven. Huh?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, don't fall for it, guys. It doesn't. All these and I've gotten some go stations before too, where I've went to these places and it's a freaking field. There's never been anything there, so be careful of that.
So that 7-Eleven right beside that Quick Trip.
I don't know where it's at. It's in the kind of the northwest side of Charlotte. Just get on Fuel Book, you'll find it. It's right there in Charlotte.
Yeah, I know it's one right beside the Quick Trip, up 85 a little bit. Laska
Hall says, yes, I get the basics. I'm just saying we all pay more for fuel. I think you guys still make the same money. That's the whole point of fuel surcharge. Well, yes and no, but like I said, I don't know what Swift does extra, but every time it changes and goes up, I always make more money. Always have. I've been doing this for 4 years, so I know what I'm talking about on that. I can't honestly say that that it's something to do like other companies, but maybe Swift does something a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's calculated either.
Charles Jr. says, can you get on the auto dedicated account if you work out a New Boston terminal but live in Texas?
Yeah.
I don't know any reason why you couldn't.
Yeah, pretty much live anywhere and get on it.
Texas is a good place to be. Chris says, yes, currently with another company right now and going to move to Swift. Haven't filled out an app yet. Was waiting on my LLC to talk to you. Awesome. Chris, give me a call tomorrow, buddy. I'll be rolling. I won't be rolling, but I'll be sitting all day. We can talk and I can give you the good, bad, and the ugly, brother. James says, this was wrote up on my 30 days and they never fixed it and they can't figure the shit out. Is basically what he's saying. So his auto start stop, he's had it at like 3 or 4 different Swift shops. And I don't know if he ever made it to a Kenworth shop, but they just decided to go ahead and just trade him out because they don't know how to fix it. And quite frankly, mine's starting to have the same problem too. So I'm not too concerned about it because I'm going to end up getting an APU put on the truck, I believe. Some Miracle says the percentage pay on the load board is actually pretty good. I'm pulling a load from Texas to Colorado for 1982, 702 miles. So, guys, one thing that you got to understand, and I don't know if a lot of you guys understand, you're looking at these prices and you're thinking, man, those don't look like good prices. But you guys got to remember, we don't pay a trailer rental fee. We don't pay for permits. We don't pay for plates. There's a lot of things that we don't pay for. And the biggest one is we don't pay for tolls. So when you add all that stuff in, we're making a killing on this percentage board.
That's $282 a mile.
I know.
Okay, James, I've got my numbers for the week. If you don't mind, I can give them my numbers for the week.
Go ahead, bud. Sure.
Okay, so right now my goal is 4,000. I'm eventually going to try to push that to 5,000, but I'm still learning how the board works. So my numbers right now, 4,000 goal. I deliver tomorrow, and then I pick up a load. My total gross revenue right now is $27.42. I'm 68% to my goal. I'll run 11:30 on next delivery, and I'm at 2.43 cents per mile for the week so far.
And that's including your deadhead, right?
That is including my deadhead. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It's going to be higher than that because I didn't add the 85 cents per mile.
The cutoff's Tuesday night, right?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday
Wednesday
night.
night.
So let me add my
Your 85 cents. What are you talking about? Your 85 cents for what?
deadhead.
Deadhead.
If you are dispatched by the planner, you
Yeah.
still get deadhead. And I don't have a lot of deadhead on this. I'm actually pretty low.
So if I can happen to make it to Houston by Wednesday, I'll have like 3,500 miles.
That's a good week, man.
You gotta deliver by midnight, Houston time, or not Houston time,
Arizona time.
Yeah. I should be able to make it. I pulled into this truck stop today with 10 minutes on my 70, but I'm getting like 11 hours back tonight, 11 hours back tomorrow.
$6.
So G. Harless says, on percentage, I've been told somewhere next month they're going to start adding spot market on the load board. Yeah, I could care less about spot market, honestly. I mean,
Actually,
it'd be nice to have
it's not smart. It's
Stock
not
market
smart.
can be good.
Is it Uber
once
Freight?
The prices go up.
It's
Is it
Uber
Uber
Freight.
Freight?
It's not.
Uber
It's
Freight?
Uber Freight. It's not spot market.
Antoine says, that's good to hear. This will be my first time. Yes, sir. And Trey has a good acronym for Prime. Please remember, I mortgaged everything. That's funny. You know what Swift's acronym is, don't you?
Oh, there's plenty of
Student
them.
with incompetent
There's a lot of
trainer.
them.
Sure wish I had a fast truck.
I'm happy with the speed of my truck.
Yeah.
Mine's
Trucker,
70, so I'm good.
I
Trucker
think
Q
it's
says,
student with incompetent effing trainer.
Trucker Q says the problem with Promise is that we have so many customers and not enough drivers, so that's why we have so many partner companies to help out. Yeah. Are you guys falling with drivers or something? I didn't know that. My birthday is on Wednesday. Well, happy early freaking birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday, Justin.
How old are you going to be? 10? Trucker Q says the problem with Prime is that we've heard a lot of customers and not enough. I think I've already read that. No, not enough drivers, so that's why we partner with other companies to help out, like Trans Am, WFX, Wilson, etc. Well, they've always had a partnership with Wilson because the guy that started Wilson, I believe, was a Prime guy.
Yeah.
So look at this strange guy here, Luretopia. Chris Thompson, that's my old FedEx partner, man. Speaking of which, you never called me back when I was in Oklahoma, man. What the freaking happened to you, buddy? Glad you're in here, though. We getting happy weather here. Yeah, the weather's starting to change around a little bit. 10-4, I'm leaving out for the week around 4, and I will give you a holler then. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a holler anytime, bud. P90 says, there a chance I go lease in less than 6 months? I have a perfect Netrodyne score and already in the top 5 of my driver fleet as a new driver. I don't really know that answer. I would think that you should be able to. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know, G90.
If you're a brand new driver, like fresh out of the academy, they make you do at least 6 months. But after that, you're good.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it depends. How long you been there now, P90? Tell me that. What's going on, Jenny?
Hello.
We're glad you could join us, Sleepyhead.
Well, I had a yapper. I was in the terminal doing laundry, and that guy James kept talking.
James? Is that what his name was?
Yeah, he works out of this terminal.
Which terminal were you at? Man, you're starting to make me dizzy with that moving around. Jeez.
Because I'm trying to get the stupid thing to stay, but it doesn't want to stay. Oh, well.
There we go.
What terminal you at?
What terminal you at?
Boston, New Boston.
Oh, New Boston.
Oh, you're at the Michigan terminal.
Yeah, yep. Because a stupid trailer I picked up at Mopar.
So Nick just said he won't be on tonight. Passenger side bunk window got shattered. Wow.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna
How
ask
did
him
that
what
happen.
Was it like what happened to? That's what happened to Techno one time driving down Houston, wasn't it?
You know what? That did. That happened to him too. Yeah, that sure did.
Gunshot. The Techno had a gunshot. Yeah.
Well, that was him. That was him on a drug buy, though, man. He was trying to get some, and it just what happens when you go on those drug buys, man. You know.
Don't you know? You just asked a cattle hauler for a toothpick.
Is that right? Cattle hauler for a toothpick. That's pretty funny, man. Let's see here. G. Harlow says, what kind of APU getting? What process getting one put on the truck? G. Harlow, you got to get permission, first off, from the owner-operator division. And second, I'm just going to get one of the used ones from Go Green. They're $5,000, $2,500 down, $2,500 financed, 0% interest, and it's $500 a month for 5 months.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all. I'm going to be talking to those guys at the truck show this year.
I'm going to say at the truck show, you might get some kind of special too.
That's what I'm going to try and finagle something out.
Ask for that special YouTuber discount.
Well, I'm going to put them on the YouTube channel is what I'm going to do. We're going to sell some. Gigolo Joe in the house. What's up, buddy? Still waiting on you, man. And James says, shifty weather here. Swift, sure wish I finished training. Okay. I like the little leprechaun, Kyle McKee. So Justin says he's going to be 38. Okay. That's an old man.
Okay.
Not really. 38.
Hey, Justin seemed to be there, Virginia. Lertopia, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, buddy. Call me. It didn't help me out with the lunch that I was going to buy for you a couple weeks ago. Antoine says, that's a good load, man. That's a good load, man. And Preacher Man is in the house. Greetings, James. Preacher Man, did you change your name? Because that's a familiar looking picture.
That's Brett, isn't it? Isn't that Brett?
Freezing up, James.
I'm freezing up?
No, it must be you, Jonah, because he's
not
freezing
me.
up for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Nick says, no idea, but a rock from a vehicle showed up to Love's to nothing left. Wow.
Guy just
That
almost
sucks.
backed up into the nose of my truck right now.
Ooh.
This is why I usually don't park at truck stops.
Kyle McKee says Prime putting retards in multicolored equipment.
Wow.
I have not heard that one before.
That's a funny one.
Wow.
Hey,
That's a
Jenny,
good one.
my wife Nicole says hi. She spells her name with a G, right, Jenny?
Yeah. Hi.
You're
How are you
freezing up.
doing?
She's not
Mrs.
Forrest Gump,
Story.
Jenny.
Mm.
Jenny,
Jenny.
I was.
Y'all freezing up.
That sounds like Jonah talking. I was running.
Jonah, you're frozen.
There it is. It's Jonah.
Yeah, he just left.
We figured out who the culprit was. It's Jonah.
So you were
Found out.
up on mine.
Found out reefer can go percentage in 3 to 6 months. Reefer already has percentage, I think, don't they?
No, that's a load board.
No.
I think it's a load board.
They
No,
have a regular load board. They don't have
They have-
percentage.
they.
They have a
Oh,
load board,
you're right. They have a load board, but they don't have percentage. That's right.
Yep.
So P90 says I'm on my 3rd month right now. So yeah, from what I understand, if you don't have any incidents, all you got to do is 6 months, and you're good to go, buddy. 6 months total, that is. So you got 3 more to go.
I mean, if you have experience from other companies, you can go sooner. But
Antoine says, are all you guys on percentage or not yet? I'm not yet. Jenny's not yet, and Wes isn't. So there's 3 of us that are still doing regular.
as long as I'm on that automotive dedicated, I'm sticking with it.
TJ Bull of the Woods is in the house. What's going on, buddy? Trying to remember who made the comment earlier about the fuel surcharge. Who was that? Alaska Hall. That's who it was. I was trying to figure out who we were talking to. Saw Miracle says, yeah, that's the route. The route I was thinking about going as well. Once I got my new truck, I definitely prefer APU also. Yes, it's exactly what I'm going to do. Six Co says, I've been with Swift owner out for 2 months. I'm on the percentage board now. Last week I made 2,700. That's a good first week.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you changed your name. It was Brett Lucas, I believe, before. Sorry, yes, changed name. Brett Lucas. Techno 36. I cringed when you said window shattered. So, Techno, did you change your name again? Is this James? Because if this is James, did you hear me talking about your narcotics buys? That's why you got your windows broken? JB Hunt, just be hired, unfortunately not trained. Here we go. Trey got it down. Jenny from the block. You're Jenny from the block. Getting a little bit of J-Lo stuff in there. That's funny. Funny. We you know what? We got to come up with a name for you, Jenny, a nickname. I'm going to come up with something. We're going to come up with something.
So now, Jonah, are you on percentage, or are you still on the dedicated?
No, I'm on a percentage. I just switched over. Matter of fact, I'm pulling my first load now.
Okay, yep. I switched over on Wednesday, Thursday.
Teddo says I got.
Yeah, that's why I switched over Wednesday.
Yeah, no, we were just screwing around. So I got a name for Jenny. It's going to be J-Ha because of your last name. J-Ha. Her last name is Haas. H-A-A-S. J-Ha. That's her. She is now J-Ha.
J-Ha.
She doesn't seem too thrilled about that one.
I know.
No, that doesn't make sense, but okay.
It's your first initial. Well, actually, you know what? You don't have a J. You got a G. So J-Ha. How's that? You're J-Ha. That almost sounds like a Middle Eastern person, a J-Ha.
Sounds like a sound someone would make in an anime when they get punched in the stomach. Whoa!
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Red wants to know, are all you Swift drivers? Right now, we're all Swift drivers in here. Sometimes we get drivers from other places, but right now it's all Swift.
Be afraid.
Yeah, and please don't say anything negative.
No, we're not afraid to hit the block button.
I'm not going to block anybody unless it gets really bad. Jiha, what you doing? How was your week?
I don't know. I think I need a new driver leader.
I told you that the other day.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. Me and James talking. I think I have the same driver leader And on percentage, she's great because it's pretty much hands off. But if I call her, I have an issue, she's on it. No problems there. When it comes to helping you get loads, she's totally hands off.
So I'm going to read his comment in just a second. So listen to this, Mike and Jenny. So one of my very first guys that I say very first, he was probably in the first, I don't know, 7 or 8 guys that I got hired. He got her too as a driver leader. And he quit within a month because he could not move with her. She wouldn't keep him moving. Mike, you got better treatment than he did. He just fell through the cracks, and he was doing everything right. He was fueling like he was supposed to, and he could never make more than $1,000. That was his biggest check, was $1,000.
That's because she's totally when it comes to you getting loads, she's totally hands off. I mean, I don't know how many times I've called, hey, I need a load. I need a load with these specifications. She'll say, okay, I'll send a message to the planet. The best you're going to get is driver needs load. And then I start getting 100. I had a week where I didn't pull a load over 250 miles.
Oh, wow.
So far, Elmer's been pretty good.
Elmer, from what I've heard, is awesome.
Elmer's freaking awesome. That's why I don't want to leave him. So Jenny, I'm gonna work with Elmer this week and see what we can't get done for you. All right.
The biggest thing
tell
I
him
learned.
Tell him I'll go OTR if I get stuck with Amanda, because I was getting more miles OTR. It's just that I was paying off other debts.
With Amanda, you will.
I'm gonna try and get Elmer for you, and that way you can stay where you're at and keep doing what you're doing, because you'll definitely make the miles on auto parts with Elmer.
So the biggest thing I learned with Swift first time I was here is you got to be assertive.
Yes.
You know, if you're having a problem, be the squeaky wheel, because there's so many drivers here that you'll just disappear into the woodwork unless you make a stink. So if you got a driver manager who sucks, talk to your fleet manager. Start making calls. You know, if you're at the terminal during the day, go in there and talk to people, because if you don't, it ain't going to get better.
Listen to this, Jonah. Jonah, do you have any problems with Elmer? You keep rolling, don't you?
No, I ain't no problem with him. I got Amanda now since I switched over to the percentage, but when I had Elmer, I stayed rolling.
Why did you switch? Honestly,
I got on the percentage.
I know why. Why wouldn't you wait for Elmer?
I started to wait, but by the time I thought about it, I had already done switched.
Okay.
But I'm gonna see, can I go back to him once he switch over?
All right. So Mr. Red says, "Cool, me too." He drives out of Jurupa Valley. Okay, so you're a Swift driver too. Hey, glad to have you in, buddy. Like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. We do this show every Saturday at 7. At least we try to. Sometimes it gets pushed to Sunday, but we try to do every Saturday at 7, and possibly one during the week. I try to do some lives with a recruiter and some other people. So go ahead and subscribe and get the notifications. Six Coast says, I have a green Kenworth T680. Do I have to ask permission to put my logo on the side of the truck? No, you do not. You can give me a call. My number's reaching down there at the bottom. I'll be more than happy to tell you who did my truck, and you can look at my truck through the videos. I'll be more than happy to give you the hookup.
As long as it's not offensive, they don't care.
Yep. Swift, swing wide. It's a freaking trailer. That's a funny one. CFI, confused effing idiots.
Crash and roast team.
James says, sounds like Mike needs a new driver leader. It's not Mike. It's poor Jenny down there, and we're gonna work on that.
I'm on percentage now, so I'm no longer worried about her getting me loads.
Elmer is awesome. Yep, he sure is, James. There's no doubt about that. And CRST can't really steer the truck. Ain't that the truth? All right. We're caught up on the comments. Anybody got anything they want to say?
Well, I'd say my first, so I only had about 4 days on this settlement, and my net was about $900. So that's not bad. I mean, I'm pretty happy. Like
that was what, for 3 or 4 days too, wasn't it?
That was 3 days, yeah.
That's actually pretty good that you got.
I started Friday night, So, but I only drove like 2 hours on Friday, so it was, up till Wednesday or
So
whatever.
think about that for a second. You made $900, right? If you would have
Yeah,
had
that
a
was my
truck
net.
payment, if you would have had a truck payment, you would have added what, 700. So even if you were at home and had a truck payment, you still would have made a $200 check just with 3 days.
Yeah, and,
And all
and I have extra expenses coming out because last time I was an owner op at Swift, I guess I had some maintenance things that popped up after I left, so I still owe them like $6,000. So they're taking that out too.
2 weeks. That's all I have left. 2 weeks, 2 more payments, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome that they let you come back with that kind of a balance, because a lot of carriers would have said, "Well, until you pay your balance, we're not going to talk to you."
Well, for the most part, I left on pretty good terms. I mean, I did technically get fired, but I was a diamond driver when it happened.
You technically got fired. I left on good terms, but I got fired. That's a funny comment.
I was on good terms. I got fired on good terms.
I had a weather-related accident that there wasn't really anything I could do about it. And, at the time, the policy was, well, you got to go. So, but other than that, I mean...
If it wasn't your fault, why would there be a termination issue?
Because it's like they want the upper hand. They want the upper hand.
It was like zero tolerance because I mean, I jackknifed, which is what happened. But I got caught out in the weather, and wind pretty much picked my trailer up and blew it off the road.
So it was one of those where they told you to park it and you didn't park it. Then kind of like that.
And they never told me to park it, and I was looking for a place to park, but there was nowhere to park. I was out in the middle of Wisconsin.
Because I know my driver leader out of Edwardsville, Kansas, when she sends a message out, she strongly puts on there, do not make sure you do follow the instructions, because she puts on there, if they tell you to stop, you stop.
Yeah, well,
I was in the terminals during that big snowstorm talking to the terminal manager where I was at. We actually had that exact same combination. He says, you could, because the gates were kind of open, but they weren't recommending anybody to leave.
Yep.
And so I was talking to him, and he says, you know what, we're not going to stop you from leaving at this time. The gates are open. But here's the thing. If you go out there right now with the current conditions, you get into a weather-related accident, Swift is going to look at it and say, you know what, do you really think you should have been on these roads?
Yeah, well, what happened with me is when I started driving, it was sunny, and it was out in Wisconsin. I delivered that Walmart up in northwest Wisconsin. They told me to deadhead down to Menasha, and I got about halfway across the state and a blizzard hit, and there's nowhere to stop out there. The only way I could have stopped was if I parked it in the middle of the highway, so there wasn't anything I could have done. But that was right after the night merger, and at that time it was zero tolerance. Didn't matter what it was. You're 5 years, you're gone.
That was the beginning of 2018?
No, that was 2021.
No, it wasn't, because I was working when I joined Swift the beginning of 2017. 2018 was a merger.
Yeah, that's when the night, because it was on the live.
It was 2018 is when Night
2018 was
paid for their
Central.
bankruptcy.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, because they're getting ready to be, because they said on the live last night on the Swift corporate one live, they said that they're getting ready to have their 10-year next year for Night Swift merger.
Hey, well, this happened. It was February of 21, and at the time there was zero tolerance. Didn't matter what.
Well,
the
that was after
circumstances
COVID. That was after COVID. So that's wrong. The merger was before pre-COVID.
Okay.
Because Knight basically paid for Swift's bankruptcy. That's why they merged.
Yep.
So technically, Knight owns Swift. I don't care what Swift says. That's why it says Knight Swift, because Knight bailed out Swift.
Well,
they're all family. They're all family too.
Yeah. Well, the Knight brothers were originally founders of Swift with.
They were with Swift. He was the original founder.
Yeah.
They came and worked with him, but they kept bumping heads. So they're like, "Screw it, we're going to make our own company." That's why they started Knight.
Yep.
Because I work for both companies, but I've been with Swift most of the time.
Looks like we lost James. But yeah, like I said, I came back and they were pretty cool about it. I had good numbers. When I left last time, I was actually a company driver because I had finished out a lease and turned in my truck. and I was actually pretty much a diamond driver when it happened, and they're pretty cool about bringing me back. So, but I think it's like $150 a week or whatever till I pay it off is what they're charging me for it. I think.
That's not
So,
bad. As
no.
long as they're giving you a payment plan, because usually they just pull it right out of your check.
Yeah, no, they're like I said, that's one of the reasons why I like the Swift owner operator program is they work with you.
Because
You
when
know,
I
it's not
worked with
like some of
Swift,
those
they
other
had all
companies.
white semis. They had all white semis, and we still had manual trucks. We even had
Sorry,
day cabs with manual trucks.
sorry guys.
Yeah.
Mike, you're right. I need to get a pure sine wave inverter, man.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
you do.
Man, I started the truck up and it cut everything off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, well, if you have a true sine wave inverter, it will not do that. The true sine wave inverter has built-in capacitors. That's how they make it true sine waves, because it uses capacitors to balance out the sine wave.
How much is it?
It depends on
varies.
what you want. They can. I paid about almost $200 for mine. It really
How
depends
much
on.
watts?
Mine is 2,000.
And where'd you get that at? I'm just curious.
Amazon.
Okay.
You can get them on Amazon. I think Micro Center sells them.
There, you can get them anywhere. The thing is, you want to, especially if you're running electronics, a refrigerator, cooking appliances, anything that you would plug into your house, you really should be running through a true sine wave inverter, because the inverters that are in these trucks are what's called modified sine waves. Essentially it's dirty power, and it's really bad on your electronics. And some electronics, it'll just kill it. Really bad if you're using a laptop or a computer.
I got to tell you the truth. I think that's what fried the T-Mobile box. Is that right there?
That would be very sensitive.
Probably.
So that is a very strong possibility.
Yep.
Huh.
So they used to put those really nice Bosch ones in these trucks that were pure sine waves. I noticed they're using these cheap ones now. It sucks.
I didn't even see what brand it is. I might have to order one and get it changed out. They're pretty easy to change out if you just order one.
Yeah, it just changed take the wires out of the one that's in here now and just plug them into the lugs on the new inverter.
Well, then,
good to go.
didn't Mike?
Don't
Didn't
you
you
have
say
to
that
plug
you're?
the power?
Well, yeah, you
What's that?
hit the kill switch first. But,
Well, we don't have a kill switch in the KW.
Oh,
but
they don't. Yeah, they don't.
Well, you
Didn't
can
you-
just open up, take the steps off the driver's side, and then disconnect the battery, like one of the negatives off the battery. You should be good.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't drive a Cascade. You can keep the Cascade. Sorry.
Yes, I agree with you.
Freight shaker.
Well, Kenworth, you can get the kill switch as an option. I had my
I don't know if-
T680 had a kill switch.
They're not hard to
So I
install.
can request it. So I can request it when I get my new truck.
Yeah.
What you do is take it into the shop and have them put one in.
But you can get it from the dealership built into the truck, the same as like the Freightliner.
Swift's not gonna order one because
Yeah.
I tell you, I asked Michelle about that the other day because I was going to pay the extra money and order a new one, and I wanted an EPU built into it. I said I'll pay the difference, whatever it is. She's like, nope, Swift will only order them one way, and that's it.
Yep, whatever that way they order their truck, that's how they order.
Yep.
Truck for
And
you.
I'm honestly on the fence of whether ordering a quote their version of an owner op truck is really worth the extra money.
How
Honestly,
much
you
more
could
is it
save
than a
up.
regular truck?
Why would you say it's not worth it? Because they're the same price, Mike.
I thought I thought the owner op trucks were more expensive.
No, they're the same price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
the
most
same
people
price.
don't know about it. Most people don't know about it, so they don't say, I want the owner
Yeah,
operator.
you get the leather
package.
seats and the extra window or the window.
But
Yeah,
that's
see,
in handy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this used to be a
For
company
loading
truck.
your truck, like to put stuff in your truck, I could just put through the window instead of like going through the driver door or the passenger door.
Yeah, if it's the same price, yeah, then that would be nice. But if I'm going to pay more for it, those are not features that justify an additional cost to me.
Now, saw miracle. I started the truck up and it cut off the power inverter. Sorry. Trucking with T-Bone says a lot of the newer Cascadias actually have a pure sine wave. The Eaton usually is. Okay, so might want to look at your truck there, Wes. You got a new
Mine's
Cascadia.
modified. Yeah, mine's
really?
modified. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. First thing I did was look up the model number. It's some cheap Chinesian one.
Kyle McKee says, unfortunately, James, I listened to another podcaster and he recommended me to a trucking company in Chicago.
Don't do
I'm
it.
sorry.
Do not do it. I'm telling you, do not do it.
No,
Right.
They treat you like trash.
He's already left and he's with Swift, guys. That's what he said earlier in the comments.
Was
He
it
worked there a
GMS
week
or
and he left.
GTS?
I wasn't even giving them a chance.
2021 would have been the U.S. Express merge. Yeah.
There you go, Jim.
Yeah, it was February of 21. It was all a blur back then. No, I was around the time I got diabetes. Didn't know it. Went undiagnosed for a while, so I was not doing well.
So, what's everybody got going on for the week? Does
You think
everybody?
y'all gonna be in y'all spot all day tomorrow?
What's that?
Say
You think you
again?
gonna be in the spot where y'all at? Y'all gonna be in the spot all day tomorrow? I was asking James, was he gonna be parked there where he at all night? I mean, all day
No,
tomorrow.
no. We're getting the oil changed around midnight or so. They said it'd be about 6 hours, and then we're going up to Richmond. We're going to stay at Richmond and get staged for our delivery Monday morning.
Yeah, I probably drove right by you earlier today because I went right by.
You were close. You were down in the south part of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I came down 24 to 75.
Yeah, I'll probably ride by you tomorrow.
I went around the east side of 285 because it was bad.
Jonah, where are you heading to?
Decula, Georgia. Decula, Georgia. Not too far from where you at.
I call it Dracula, Georgia.
Dracula, yeah. Decula, yeah. To that Publix warehouse.
What's that handsome guy down there at the bottom? What are you doing this week? The bald guy that's smiling funny.
That hasn't said a word.
What am I doing this? I don't leave out till tomorrow.
Everybody got their weekend all loaded up and stuff. You guys moving? What about you, Jenny? You been moving okay?
No, I broke down. The stupid trailer, the PM and the DOT inspection expired. So I'm sitting
Is it
at
a
the
loaded
terminal.
trailer?
Yep, I picked it up at Mopar right out of here.
So let me ask you this, Dad. Is there anything else wrong with it?
No, that's it. But I'm going all the way to Denver.
Take it
So
to
I'm not
Lowe's
driving.
and get it inspected.
Where?
Yeah, call on road and they'll have
Call
them do
on
an
road and get them to
inspection
take
at
it to Love's. You don't have to sit all weekend.
Yeah, you can take the Loves.
Well, they were here, and then I think they come in tomorrow. He said tomorrow will be ready, but
Nobody comes in on Sundays.
No, it'll
No.
be closed tomorrow.
You're going to be sitting all weekend. Take it, call on road and ask them if you can take it to Love's to get it inspected.
so they don't come in on Sunday at all.
Nope.
No. Are you kidding me?
No.
They barely even come in on Saturday, let alone Sunday.
Because I talked
they-
to him today, but yeah.
Those. Let me tell you something. Our mechanics have better hours than bankers do. They leave at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You know that, right?
3:30, but yeah.
That's better than banker hours. I mean, you talk about a posh life. They live a very posh life.
Yeah, I'll call them in the morning if that's
So you going to Denver?
sitting out there.
Oh.
Yeah, Denver. But if they try to give me
Oh,
Golden,
yeah.
Colorado, I'm going to turn that bitch down.
Now, if you're going to Denver, you got a Mopar going to Denver?
Yeah, to
You'll
another
probably get a
Mopar
Miller.
in
You'll probably
Denver.
get a Miller Accord coming out.
Nope, I ain't taking it.
Yeah,
They
you
can kiss
should.
my
I mean, they
ass.
should have gave you the reload.
Nope,
I mean,
I ain't
most
doing
time they
no
give you a reload
course.
at the same place you're dropping at.
Yeah, wait till
because I ain't going to go to course. Fuck
wait
them.
till when you get that load drop. Wait till Monday. They'll probably give you a Mopar load back to Detroit.
Okay,
It's-
good.
It's one of the only places that we
Yeah,
actually
that's
have.
what I did when I went out there. They give you the load. You pick up from the same place you're dropping off at.
Because Fish Kill, I usually drop off and pick up a load there too.
Yeah, there's only a few places, not Lancaster, but Dallas is another one too.
But she
Yeah,
never
Elmer
sends
said
me
he's gonna
Dallas.
try and
Yeah.
get me a load up to Detroit out of Houston. So I don't know.
So there you
Yeah.
go.
And
Trace,
then, and when you going to
avoid the terminal shop because of their hours. Absolutely. I was in Mobile yesterday wanting to try to get the oil change. They had 2 mechanics that worked there, and that's it for the whole week. 2 mechanics. And this was a Friday, and they said it would probably be sometime Thursday or Friday next week before they could do my oil. I'm like, well, how can you make plans a week out to get your oil changed on a truck that's owned by Swift? That's impossible. So Trace says the Mopar in Denver is actually easy. It's right off of the 70.
Yep.
Yeah, they got me
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
a
right there,
Mopar
like a
to
mile, like a half a mile from 70.
Pasadena, and then said
Yeah.
he's gonna get me one out of there going up to Detroit. So they got my hut sticker sitting up there.
I think my student is scared to be in the truck while I do the live. The last student was scared to be in the truck when I was doing my live.
Well, because you make noise. That's why. You're afraid you're going to make noise.
But you do look kind of scary there, James.
Well, I am. I make sure that when a student, they know that I do YouTube, and they know it, so it's not like it's an unknown secret. Speaking of the devil, here he is. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking about you. You're all good. What are you doing?
I'm gonna throw this away real quick.
All right. Okay. They got an AA meeting in the house?
Oof.
Oh,
Scared him
man.
off?
So Joe Trey says, I remember 23 when I first did the Swift lease, the MRP truck needed a new clutch as soon as I got it, and the Lancaster terminal took 2 weeks to fix it. Does not surprise me a bit. Once again, guys, you do what you guys want to, but I do not suggest you guys get an MRP lease. Now,
No, and I have a real good reason now why not to.
Mike and Jonah both do MRP leases, and Jonah's been pretty lucky, but I'm just not a big fan.
When I got my truck, I did a thorough pre-trip on mine when I got it.
So Trey says James trainee is outside pulling driver's fifth wheels. Yeah, I asked him to go out and start pulling driver's fifth wheels.
I'll tell you, the devious trick is you put a dime in the hole in the red glad hand.
Oh, that's fun.
I used to do that to my students before they did a pre-trip, just to see if they could figure it out. Because they'd get in, they'd be pushing in the brake line. They'd be like, "It's not working. What's going on?" I'd be like, "Oh, do your pre-trip. Figure it out."
That's funny. Six Coast says, I've been thinking about having students on my truck. How much do you get paid to have a student on your truck? It depends, company driver or owner op. If you're owner op, we get paid their miles. If you're a company driver, I think they give you either $2 or $250 a week extra. I think. I don't know that for a fact. So Tetno says 2023 got a new Volvo. It is already wrecked. Is that the same Tetno? That's not the same Tetno. It can't be.
Didn't Techno have an international? I thought he had an
That's
international.
what I'm getting at.
Techno got an international.
Yeah.
Must be a whole different Techno. He's using Techno's name. All right. So Kyle McKee says, Michael Pierre 208, this company was called OTR Express because I trusted the podcaster. I didn't even check the saver scores. I couldn't even bypass the weigh station because their scores were higher. OTR Express. You need to go up by chance, bud?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the guy who was at the Ukrainian company.
Yeah, he's at the Chicago company.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, I like your little avatar, the little Irish guy. That's funny.
Yeah, most of them Chicago companies are pretty shady. I drove for one of them for a while. Be afraid.
It's the same Techno. Okay, got news? Oh, I know what he's talking about. When he was here at Prime before, he got a 23 Volvo and it was already wrecked. I got you. Okay. LMR Trucking or LM Trucking. What's up, family? I told my driver leader that I'm going to percentage. Can anybody tell the process? There you go, guys. Tell him the process.
You can't have a load for like 4 or 5 hours while they're doing the process, and then you sign the contract, read the contract, sign it, and that's about it.
I would recommend doing a reset and doing it. The reason being is, you can't be under a load. In my situation, something went wrong, and I was off for 2 days waiting for everything to get processed. It wasn't this; it was just something went wrong with my, it's me. I'm not surprised. So instead, I did a reset on Wednesday. I was planning on coming out on Thursday. I didn't get out until real late on Friday. The cool thing is I had 2.5 days off the road that I was sitting, basically. I had a $3,600 gross, and I made the same as I did on mileage. But if I'd taken the amount of miles that I'd driven, I would have only made about $300, maybe $400 after expenses.
So you're saying is switch it when you're on home time.
Well, that
not necessarily home time.
or 34.
Or 34 is what I would recommend.
Yep.
But home time wouldn't be a bad time either.
Yeah, because I did mine I signed my contract on Wednesday morning, and by the afternoon, I was able to see the load board with the percentage price on it. Before, it was just showing booked. And then after I signed the contract, after an hour or two, they were showing the pricing. So then I knew I was on a percentage load board then. I got switched over.
Yeah, basically,
that's how mine was.
Somebody said they sent the contract out, and either it got hung up in email or they forgot to send the contract out.
Oh, you should have put a horse head in the bed. Is what you should have did.
Yeah, 'cause I did mine like midday Wednesday, and by Wednesday afternoon, I was able to look at the load board and everything.
Yep, me too.
Did anybody catch the horse head in the bed? Put that in the cup holder. Oh, you can't. Never mind.
That's
Do what?
Godfathers.
Put a horse head in the bed.
Godfathers.
Michael looks like Marlon Brando. You know who Marlon Brando is, right? He's the Godfather. Remember the Godfather movie with the horse head in the bed? Anybody watch The Godfather?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I always think of him in Apocalypse Now, but
Okay. I just remember the horse in the head. I remember the horse head in the bed when I was a child that scared the living daylights out of me. I always thought, who in the heck would put a horse head in the bed?
Now, the Apocalypse
Mafia.
Now reference actually makes more sense than the Godfather reference.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The Godfather was a much better movie than Apocalypse Now.
No, I'm saying they're referencing me with the Godfather.
Okay.
Or makes more sense than I'm referencing.
Yeah, you kind of are our Godfather on here, anyways. Hey guys, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh shit!
I do not like hearing my own voice. I don't like listening to my own voice.
It does not matter, Mike. We will all do it the right way together.
Oh shit!
I'm
You
gonna
mess
give you an offer
with
you
my
can't
driver.
refuse.
James, you crack me up when you do that shit.
The driver, not the person that takes care of things.
Oh man.
So Chase says the load board is a trip. There was 23 loads out of Texas when I booked out my weekend. Next day there was 43 out of Texas, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I noticed that this morning. I texted Nick and I said, "What's up with the load board all of a sudden on a weekend being so booked?"
They were supposed to take weren't they supposed to take the load board down today?
The portal was supposed to go down, but it didn't go down. It didn't go down for me because I was on it most of the day.
Me too.
Yeah.
So Michael,
me too.
huh? Go ahead, Jonah.
No, I was just saying it wasn't. I was able to get on it all day today.
Yeah, and Georgia I saw Georgia had like
I'm trying
close
to
to
find
80.
something. I'm trying to find something. Yeah, it was 90 on there when I seen it earlier.
Yeah, Georgia had like 80 something. I was like, holy shit, what the hell?
Yeah, I got the update.
So it's
today.
like a lot of little short little run.
I can now see 3 days in advance.
So Michael Pierre says their safety score is really good. I think you're confused, bro. Just look them up now. I think he's talking about that Express, whatever that
OTR
company
Express
is.
or whatever.
Yeah, OTR Express. LM Trucking says, okay, is there a certain person that I call? And I think Trey answered it. Yeah, y'all don't remember the horsehead scene? I know you're making fun of me, Trey, because you're a young guy too. Your driver leader has to take a class or something. When they do that, they'll send you the contract, sign it, and you're on percentage. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. My guy's already taken the class. I'm just waiting on him because he's kind of an overflow guy. So, okay, cool. Michael Pierre, according to the owner, they didn't give a free pass because he said his safety scores were very high. That came from the owner, so I didn't look. I believe the owner. Which one of you going to grab one of those new trucks that's coming to Lone Mountain soon? Yeah, not me, man.
What new truck?
They got a bunch. They're advertising everywhere. They got 27 Kenworths and 27 Volvos in.
I wouldn't touch a Volvo right now. I would love to have a Volvo, but they've got too many issues.
So the Black Cordero inspired many people. Great work, sir. Well, thank you, man. I don't know. I'm hoping you're being sincere. I think you are. I think you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I usually don't get credit for stuff, but thank you. I mean, I feel I do a good job. I work my ass off. I try to help people out as much as I can. But Black Cordero, thank you. I appreciate it.
Jenny just cracking up.
At least I got Jenny laughing. I mean, dude, I got you laughing too, Chris. But, LM, you also have to sacrifice a goat when you sign that contract. And goat's blood. Oh, that's funny, man. I got to tell you guys, I've been trying to get.
Got to go to 2 chickens now.
Huh? What?
No, it ain't a goat. It's 2 chickens now.
Oh,
no, he's talking about the contact.
I thought for some you might be eating some of Jenny's brownies that she had last night. You just blurted out all of a sudden.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm trying to get Trey to come on the show, man, because that guy has a sense of humor, man, and I can't get him to come on the show. He would be a great one to have on here. LM Trucking, okay, I might with these gas prices in the last step. Yeah, you that's the thing that's holding me back, to be honest with you, is these gas prices. I don't know. We're going to find out here in a couple weeks. Because Jonah and Chris, you're on it, and Mike, you're on it. We're going to find out the real deal. Speaking of ads everywhere, that 70% board has been all over the place. Yeah, they're selling it pretty good. And I love your avatar, Biden with a bunch of mask all over him or a turban or something all over him. That's funny. Is that cool or funny or what, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I must have been your all's president. I apologize.
You're funny.
Yeah, I know you guys don't want to get into politics. Yeah, I would be lost with Fly Rabbit. I called and asked my questions completely. I would be lost without. Oh, I got you. I thought you said lost with. Man, I gotta wake up and read your things. LM Trucking, I appreciate it. What? I'm sorry. Tell me your name. I know we've talked, but I can't remember. So the Black Cordero says, yeah, I am being sincere. I watch many of your videos. Thank you, buddy. I try to put out the best videos that I can. I've always been that guy, to be honest with you guys, as much as I possibly can. And I don't do edited videos. I don't have any funky crap on here. I try to tell the truth as best that I possibly can. That's why I bring regular guys in here that are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, so they can tell you their experiences. Guys and girls. I'm sorry, Jenny. I gotta get used to saying girls too. LM Trucking says Larry. Okay, Larry. All righty. Sam says this is the most important time to fuel the way I do, which is spot fueling. Only put as much fuel in the truck that the one load needs and keep. Well, that's a good example. But what you got to remember, Sam, is it's always about buying the cheapest fuel too. So sometimes it makes sense if it's 25 or 30 cents cheaper along your route, go ahead and fill it up. If you see it's going to be like me, for instance, we're on our way up to I won't say the Northeast, but we're going to be up in the DC area. Guess what? I'm filling up in the morning here in South Carolina because that shit's going to be $1 higher when I get up there. And I'm going to have enough fuel to get me back over to Michigan before I have to worry about it. So I can
It's
get
gonna
more
be over
fuel from Ohio.
$5. It's gonna be over
Correct.
$5. It'll be over $5 when you get to DC area.
Oh, it's going to be. But there's $7 fuel in some places already.
It's almost $6 a gallon in Georgia right now, and if it's
Yep.
that high in Georgia, it's going to be worse up north.
Yep.
I
Correct
wouldn't
me
even
if
want to
I'm wrong. The other thing
I
with
just
Swift
came
is
from there.
they tie the fuel you get to the load you're currently on. So that was the case before. So like if you pick up a load on Monday but it doesn't deliver till Thursday, they're not going to charge you the fuel until the next settlement. So I'd only spot fuel if I know that I'm like delivering a load on like Wednesday or whatever. Otherwise, like early in the week, I'll just fill it up every time.
Yeah, I do too. When Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday comes around, that's when I kind of spot fuel. Just get what I need. Depending on where I'm at.
Especially with the fuel prices going up every day. Like every day for this last, week or so, it's gone up every single day. So it's going to be higher tomorrow than it was today. Might as well just fill it up.
I got you, Larry. You showed me how to use the Swift owner to find my fuel surcharge. I started 3 weeks ago. I remember who you are, Larry. And he also says, I use the Driven app. That's how I find the cheapest and sign up for rewards no matter what. I've never seen the Driven app. I use Fuelbook. I'll have to look that one up. Any of you guys use Driven app?
Nope.
Never heard of it. I'll have to look it up, Jonah, and remind me later, will you? David Scott, I don't get that spot feeling. You're going to use it, just fill it up. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, David. Everybody has their ways of doing it. Here's another one. Fuel in the better if the spots. Castle says, yeah, I don't. I probably should, but I don't get into that heavy math. I'm not a mathematician by profession or anything, and do that if to crap. Sometimes it's a little difficult, in my opinion. A lot of guys do, though.
His accountant's having a stroke right now.
I know. It's bad when Quick Trip is high. Absolutely, Trey. And that's the same thing. I mean, all the Quick Trips that I passes were like in the 450s to almost 5, which I've never seen that before ever.
Heck, the Quick Trip north of Atlanta was the most expensive one I saw today.
And something else too? With the ES Advantage app or the ES Advantage card, even their prices aren't that great right now either. So, there's no advantage to anything anywhere, really.
Has anybody heard what California prices are right now?
Probably in the 7s.
Probably 7.
6 something.
I know up in Washington, the Seattle, the Sumner terminal, Swift is doing like $6.85 a gallon. Last I saw. That's crazy. So if Seattle's that high, California's got to be even more.
So LM Trucking says, my advice is to find cheap fuel using the Driven On-Road app and fill. And I found $3.64 in Indianapolis. Now, how long ago was that? That couldn't have been in the last 2 days.
Yeah,
Can you hook your Comdata card into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Driven app that you can look at the Comdata card. They got a spot on the web for fuel or whatever. You can check it like for fuel or whatever.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that one then.
What is it called?
Driven?
The Driven app.
Yeah, it's a
There's a lot of those apps you can't put the Comdata card in.
It's Driven for Comdata.
Okay.
Yeah, Driven for Comdata.
I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, me too.
I'm getting ready to look at it now.
I'm looking at it as we speak.
Yep.
Well, I'm on the phone I use, so.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. Well, I would say that at $4.69. That's the lowest.
But how far is it from you?
Yeah, the lowest.
So
The lowest in St. Louis is 429.
That's not bad. See, 429, I'd fill up. Especially since I stay in the Northeast.
And that's
with
in the
Amanda.
St. Louis area. It's a Circle K.
Wow, it's $3.79 at the Petro right down the road, dude. I wonder how accurate that is.
It might be like a
That's
day
right, the
off.
160.
It's probably like 24 hours off, probably.
That could be the discount Swift's getting.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct. I honestly don't. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's correct. But fuel in Macon, Georgia is $5.34. Now that's high. Fuel Book is an app you can download, and you can get everything you need right off that. You put your route in where you're going, or you can look at certain places. Really easy to use. Saw $4.99 at QT today. I've seen $4.99 all week everywhere at QT. 17 years and always got an IFTA refund every quarter. Wow.
It was $5.99 at a QT north of Atlanta today.
Speedway at
Sheets is cheaper
$4.85.
than QT now, just so you know. Sheets is a lot cheaper. And their fuel's not bad.
$15 in savings now on my fuel card. About started crying. Yeah, that's not very good. Usually it's better than that. So you're saying up in Indianapolis, like $4.65 is where the Speedway was that you saw that price, $3.64. Yeah, I'm nowhere near Indianapolis. And whatever I fuel at the driven locations, I see discounts when they calculate it in the Swift Owner app. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Excuse me. Man,
Bless you.
thank you. Oh man. Boy, it feels good here now, don't it? Giovanni? It feels good here now, don't it? It was hot as hell a minute ago. Someone say a sheet? Yeah, me a
It's
sheet.
476 at the
Yes, I said
The Cantrell.
sheets. I got the sheets.
Sheets is good. I use Sheets a fair amount. I use Sheets, QT, and Speedway.
I think he was making fun of me sneezing. Not sheets. A sheet.
Zoom high.
I use mud flap.
476 at the petrol and cars there.
So David Scott says he uses mud flap and it shows fuel going down tomorrow an average of 5 cents. I hope it starts going down. I really do.
Well, we'll see if with the oil places in Iran getting blown up today too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a tanker got attacked last night.
Yeah, they said that 30 different oil reserves or something like that in Iran got blown up by Israel in the
But
U.S.
you know what? We do not buy oil from Iran or any of those countries in that area.
Well, what's going to happen is those places that do buy the oil from them, the people who usually ship oil to us are going to ship it to them because they're going to pay more, which is going to drive up the prices for us because we're going to have less.
That's actually a good comment. But China and Russia are the two countries that buy from Iran, not us.
And he recently released the sanctions on Russia, so just gonna.
Arizona, why don't you call Dennis Rodman and tell him to go over there and they visited Kim Jong Un. Why don't you see if they'll go visit the you still got contact with Dennis Rodman?
Nah.
I got besides Michael Jordan, I still will always say this. I think Dennis Rodman was probably one of the best combinations between him and Michael Jordan. You know that? Everybody. Huh? No. I think Rodman was a better matchup with him. Rodman was the man. I mean, he wasn't scared of anybody, man. He would knock your ass down to the floor, man. It was a different game back then, man.
Yeah.
America needs to drill in America. They do, and they are, but the problem is we're so far behind trying to build our reserves up.
It's also the type of oil we have ain't really good for fuel.
Yeah, I heard, and I don't know this for a fact, but I heard we only really have about 2 days worth of reserves. And that's it.
That's because of Biden.
Exactly. Soon as I get to the percentage board, a war starts and gas goes to $10 a gallon. My luck. Overall, happy at Swift, except keep sending me stuff to New York. I refuse, though. Yeah, this will get straightened out.
gas at $10 a gallon, I'm good with that, except for the damage to the economy, because that's going to put your fuel surcharge around $2 a gallon or so. $2 a mile plus the current rate. I'm not booking a load for under
$4,
$3.50. Yeah, three to $4.50 a mile. I'm okay with that. Then the question is just going to be: is there going to be anything to put in the trunk?
You also got to remember they're bringing in the spring blend, so that makes prices of fuel go up by itself. I think it's the other way around. I think the winter blend are the more expensive.
Yes, it is.
I think it's just the opposite. Some.
Yeah, the summer blend typically brings the price down.
Yeah, except for they generally raise prices during the summer because that's when people start traveling.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of an offset there.
Yeah. Now, back when I was a rookie, the planners used to troll people with a load going to Bahama, New York, and they would tell you that, oh, you're good, it's not a bad area, but it's Queens, it's Queens. They send rookies up in there.
Did that to me. I almost quit the same day once I got there.
Yeah, that was Swift. They did that to the rookies back when I first started, back in like 2014.
2010. It was my fourth load. I will never forget it.
Yeah, it Bahama, New York. It's in Queens.
And I will never, in fact, in the 15 years, I don't even go into New York. Although I'm okay with upstate New York now.
Oh, that was a nightmare load. They suckered me into that, and I about panic quit and walked away. Like, I almost left the truck in the middle of the frickin' road in the city. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the same here, because I had to have like a cop come out and get people to move. Like it was. Yep. Oh no. Nope. They used to do that to us rookies, man. That was savage back in the day. I don't think they do that load anymore though. But
what I was impressed with though is when I called the cops, I thought for sure I was going to get in serious trouble.
No, they're cool.
Tickets. And he was like, you know what? I'd rather you call me now than have to come out here and do an accident investigation or something. We can fix this.
Well, usually it's because people are parked illegally, so it's not your fault; it's their fault.
Oh, a friend of mine, he told me, I don't know if this is true or not, but he said that when he went through there one time, the cops told him to start running cars over. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he said.
Well, that's the urban legend. I mean, when I did it, they towed the cars out of the way.
Same here.
Yeah.
That's what they did when I was there.
All right, let me get these comments. Been here 3 weeks, 2180, 2272, and 2576. Not bad considering. I screwed up almost every loaded and empty call, and that's with me going home to do a 34 3 weekends in a row. That's awesome, man. Where do you live, Larry? Where do you live at? Psalm Miracle says, do me a favor, go look it up on Google. It'll show you when they bring in the spring blend, it makes the price of fuel go up. And then also the same with the summer blend. I'm not speaking on what's Moret.
More.
Okay.
I think you just fat fingered it.
Spring blend and summer blend, you'll start seeing improvement on your MPGs. Yes, you will. Dacula, Georgia. Okay, that's right. I remember you talking to you. Dacula, Georgia. That's pretty good. Now, Dacula's kind of part of Georgia, isn't it?
And what else?
Jonah, isn't Dacula, Georgia in the south part of Georgia?
No, I thought they were not too far from where you at. Right off 85.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm going tomorrow.
I wish I could do that, but they ain't got no loads down where I live.
I would have made more, but I refused the Anheuser-Busch loads. Why? What's the big deal about hauling beer loads, guys?
They're heavy as heck.
Heavy as shit.
They're heavy and cheap.
And then your fuel economy, you might have your fuel economy being 9, but by the time you get done pulling it, you're down to 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And they always take forever.
Man. Well, I mean, When you say they take forever, they're all drop and hook, aren't they?
No,
when I
you
did
have to
them.
scale it, stage. You have
Yeah.
to strap them a certain way,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Especially
You
It's
got
just
like
like
the
some of those
plastic
paper
things in the
loads. You
back.
have to. Some places at the paper loads, you have to use the nail gun to put the 2x4s on the floor of the box trailer. They tell you where to place it, and you have to handle the nail gun.
I've
I've done
never
that
had that one.
before.
I've never done that
I,
one yet.
I've
Yeah,
never
they
done
do
that
do
that.
was
that. Usually
Well,
they'll do that.
you told me no more beer loads. Now I know.
The only one that I've done is the Albany, Georgia, the Coors, where they make you go break the seal, go in there and put straps on the plastic little binder
Yeah.
things or whatever you call it, and
those
you strap that,
little
and
long
then
planks. Yeah,
you
they're
strap
used
that,
to
and then
protect the corners. They're used to
yeah,
protect the corners of the load.
and then you
That's
go
when
to
you're
the
just.
then you go to security guard, and the security guard you got to open the door because the security guard wants to see that you made sure you did it.
Yep.
And at Coors, you have to. There's only one scale, but at Anheuser-Busch in Colorado, you have a scale at every exit. So you're sitting on the scale at the gate, and they can see your load. So you better have your tandems where you want them before you exit the gate
So Kyle
at
says,
Anheuser-Busch.
also, everyone's forgetting 434 for DEF. It's not fuel, but it's an expensive part of your cost is OO. That's true.
I get
That's why
mine
I
at
try to
QT.
get deaf.
I do
I get
too.
mine
I
at
try to get
QT.
deaf.
Usually it's what,
So
379, 389 at QT?
$3.99. Yep.
David says they're heavy. I picked up a load of beer. It was weighing 94,000 pounds. And you might get kegs and they fall sometimes. Now kegs always fall. I did kegs for 6 years at Budweiser when I worked for Budweiser.
Is the DEF still cheap at terminals? It used to be really cheap when I was here before, like half of what it
Well, I
was at
know
the truck
there's a
stops.
few of them where they're wide open. I just can't remember the other two, but I know like Albuquerque, you can fill up the DEF without.
Right.
They
So let
don't
me
even have a
let me
clipboard.
stress to you guys about this DEF, okay? And I just found out the hard way. I was told that the DEF in Detroit was free. I was told that Syracuse, I think Nick said Syracuse is free. Now I can't speak about Syracuse, but I just got 4 charges of DEF from Detroit this last week. Now granted, they're 50, $60, but they come up as ROs, repair orders. So if you're not calling in to find out what this stuff is, you're not going to know what it is. Well, they do it once a month and they charge you when they bill them out, but they're not free. You get charged for them. Did you know that?
Those are the
Well,
ones where you do the clipboard
Yep.
or they make you write on the sheet. But like
Yeah.
Albuquerque, there's no clipboard. It's out in the middle of the terminal, just like when you get the washer fluid at the Pennsylvania terminal. They're not sitting there charging for that washer fluid. I fill it up every time I'm in the Pennsylvania terminal because it's
Well,
right there at the fuel island.
what you can do, I understand that and I get it. Now just watch your settlements, make sure it doesn't come out. Now I get what you're saying, but who goes out to New Mexico? Not me. I haven't been out
I
there
would
in
gladly go out
years.
there.
Me when I head home. But yeah.
I got you. And the other thing is too, guys. Something else I found out from Mobile. Get you two gallon jugs of washer fluid. Use them and put them in, and then get the little tablets from the parts department. They're free, and you fill the water in, and they mix. And you always have washer fluid.
Yeah, that's
Y'all-
what I do.
I heard about those.
Yeah, I would have bought some
Charges at the
offline.
parts department.
I bought like 400 tablets offline for like $20.
Yep.
And I just got them in the truck. So every time I fill up, I just refill the drug.
They give them to you for free, guys. Just to let you know.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
reason
yeah. You
why
get it
I
for
asked
free at
about
terminal.
the DEF
So
is
they don't
because
ask for your
when I was
truck
here
number.
All
before,
right, one person at a time.
I was saying when I was here before, you could get DEF at the terminals for like half of what it was at the truck stop. So
I
that's
haven't
why I was
researched that. I don't know that answer. Now, what was you saying, Jenny?
I was asking, they don't ask for your truck number when they give you the tablets.
Not at all. They told me they're free. Absolutely free. What was you saying, Michael?
I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. All right. Pain in the butt, drop the trailer, have to weigh bobtail. They always say go back to the back door to get more beer. Never takes me under 4 hours. Yeah, well, I won't be doing those.
And you end up paying that half fuel tank gain half the time.
Budweiser's horrible with shipping beer. The rules and protocols at Budweiser's ridiculous. It's also free in Oklahoma. They don't have a clipboard, nothing out there. It's just in the middle of the yard. You just go fill up and leave. Okay, that's good to know. I do go to Oklahoma sometimes. Most people don't track their DEF MPGs either. It's a good way to catch aftermarket treatment problems early. I kind of keep an eye on that myself. I just enrolled in WGU. Eventually, I'm going in the office or remote from home or a planner or something. What is WGU?
It's an online college thing.
I get that, but what's it for, though?
Learning some classes.
Really? You're a genius.
Well, you asked what it was for.
Well, I mean, I don't mean that. I mean, what school is it? A little bit of Dawn dish soap in your tank when you put in 2 gallons of water or whatever else. A simple green cleans everything off easy. I'm confused.
I keep Dawn them up all the time.
Yeah, what's the Dawn soap for? You put it in your tank for what?
You put it in your water.
I use it like I use it like if I'm at the fuel island and I'm cleaning my windows, put a little bit on the thing and scrub it on your windows to get all the bugs and everything off.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's easier for the bugs.
Yeah. The Dawn did perfect a whole lot better. The Dawn works a whole lot better. And it's cheaper.
Cheap at Walmart.
You put it on the squeezer. Yeah, you can put it on the scrubber, scrub your windshield, and clean it off.
Yeah, that bottle right there is like $2 at Walmart, and it lasts me a good long while.
I got the same glass cleaner too. Oh, my legs are starting to tighten up. Western Greenland University, highly accredited. I have never heard of that. Okay.
I'll tell you what, I got a bachelor's in computer information technology, and I'm driving a truck.
So, I got to ask you, Larry, what's the cost on that school? That wouldn't be a bad idea to be in a planner at the house or something. For future reference. Green Dawn works better than the blue. Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to get me some Green Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what do you do? How many squirts of that Green Dawn do you put in the jug, the 1 gallon jug?
I just put mine on a squeegee, like the little brush, and then scrub it on your window. That's how I do mine.
Okay, so he's answering right here. He says, in the windshield washer tank, I use Dawn Power Wash on the squeegee, and it takes off everything fast and easy. So how much do you put in the windshield washer tank? That's the question.
You ain't
got to put that much.
2 squirts, right? 1 squirt.
Yeah, like because it's gonna be soapy now when you do that.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You'd be riding down the road with soap puddles following you.
I was gonna say you'd be with soap out, you know.
Where's Chris at? He's putting too much soap in his shit again.
That's why I just put it on a squeegee.
Yeah, just put 1 drop in there. That's it.
That's why I put it on a squeegee, then scrub it, then wipe it off.
Chris, you'd be putting too much stuff in. They'd be thinking you're Mr. Clean.
That's a good idea to put it in your tank, though.
I never thought of that. I know you can put rubbing alcohol in there to keep it from
freezing. Yep.
That's pretty much all they do in the low temperature stuff. They just add alcohol to it.
Yeah. It's Western Governors University. Get your degree in about 12 months and a refund of about $7,000 a semester. Take all classes in the truck, open book, and, of course, Chat GPT. That's interesting. Mike, write that down, will you? Or put it in your computer for future, will you?
Tell them to pay you, Mike. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, I don't have I'm running the...
He'll buy you lunch. He'll buy you lunch next time.
Here, you know what? Never mind. I'll just take a picture of it.
I'm just playing.
Oh, shut up. You mind your...
That would be the easiest way. That'd be the easiest way to do it than expect me to actually remember it.
We'll type it in.
Every time I turn around on YouTube, like YouTube videos, I always hear about WGU on the commercial thing. So you'll get it.
Yeah, I guess eventually it'll roll around, won't it? Bugs are mainly grease. That's why the Dawn takes them off so easily. I put it in the squeegee. What squeegee are we talking about? Is that like the gas?
The truck stop.
Like the one at the truck stop.
To clean your water.
The one you use at the truck stop to clean your window.
Okay, calm down here, Jonah. I got it. I got you. He's hired. It's the one
I've
like
seen
the
people
fuel
at the
stop,
truck
right?
stop
That's
Yeah,
gone right
squeegee. He doesn't watch Bonehead Trucker. They use that to clean their trucks on Bonehead Trucker.
Bonehead
That's
trucker,
what-
yes. Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, Bonehead trucker, you'll see them out there cleaning their trucks, and he's all like, "What do you do with that thing?"
They clean their floorboards with
Yeah.
that nasty washer fluid. Oh god. Oh my
No,
goodness.
the video of the guy at Twisted
Oh.
Trucker is cleaning his fifth wheel with the squeegee.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Oh,
one.
my God.
Oh yeah, I see that one. Germany.
It's like,
Taking all the
really,
grease
dude?
off.
Well, at least he's not. At least he's not sticking around his butt or anything, cleaning his butt off with it. That would be nasty.
Well, there was that one guy that was butt ass naked taking a
I
shower in
remember-
the summertime
I remember that one.
with that
Well,
non-potable water.
So Six Co says he's enrolled in WGU for cybersecurity right now. Okay, Larry, when you call me tomorrow, we're going to talk about that. I got to get some information from you. Just a couple of drops. I do like 1 or 2 seconds worth of squirting in the tank, but in a pinch, when you fill up, use the Dawn Power Wash spray bottle on the squeegee. Okay, interesting, Chris. Thanks for the advice, man. That's actually a good idea. Sometimes those bugs get really, really, especially in the summertime with the love bugs in Florida, man. They get bad, don't they, Jonah?
Yep. Yeah, I be down there. The Bulls, yeah. That's why I keep the dish detergent in there.
I'll be down there with the bugs. The way you said that.
I'd be going to the fuel island more in the summertime to wash my windshield.
Somebody's vaping. Either that or there's like dry ice going around.
Dry ice.
Oh, is that what it is? You're doing like a murder mystery type show or a horror movie there? That's the dry ice.
He's saying behind you, Jenny is foggy.
Yeah, it is very foggy. Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm
funny.
not through the cloud of smoke like Wes. Wes, you just see a big cloud in front of his face.
I think Wes is frozen. Look at him.
Yep.
Wes has turned into Han Solo.
I think he just closed his mouth.
I think
Wes.
He's frozen.
He's frozen. He looks like Han Solo. That's funny, man. He must have got a call or something. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. I am tired, guys. Are you guys tired? Just absolutely drained.
Yeah, not really. I might roll up about 4 in the morning and leave here. I mean, I ain't got to really leave early, but I'll get on down there to Georgia.
You going to go apply at Trans Am, Jonah?
Yeah, I'm do that Monday.
Make sure you use that referral code, okay?
Yeah.
Beer Gut Boomer, two more hours to the house. That's always a good thing to be going to the house.
I'll be home next Thursday. I'll be home Thursday.
We can ask Tetno all the stuff about Trans Am because he worked there before he came to Swift for a few months. He didn't really have much of a choice. He was trying to get past a stupid ticket that he got. Somebody sent me a private chat. Who sent me a private chat?
Wes says his stream.
My stream just froze.
So it was Wes.
So, Wes, if you can hear, just get out and come back in. I just removed him, so he can come back in.
So what are you doing, Mike? Are you playing a game? What are you doing?
I am working on a project.
So Larry says that truck note just kicked in. I stayed out. I hear you, buddy.
I guess I'll ride by Greer next week and torment Michelle for a little while.
Make sure you wear all your Clemson stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I can't forget Clemson.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. All I was gonna do is catch me out and kick me out of the office like we do all the time.
Wes, I don't know if it's helping you, buddy, because you're still spinning. Beer Gut Boomer says, you guys ever do tanker, look into hauling propane or I can't even say that word. Animal house, ammonia under ag exempt. I'm 5 miles away from Dixie Pipeline Terminal. Never really had any interest personally.
Nah, not me. Only thing I did was flatbed, reefer, and dry van. That's all I've been doing.
So Larry says, if I take out the front seat and put a desk or a small refrigerator, will I get in trouble and will Swift and disconnect it for me or not? No, you got to do all that on your own, and no, you won't get in trouble. You just got to keep it and make sure you put it back if you either turn the truck in or whatever. So Wes says it looks like it happened to everyone. I'm like, nope, just you. We're all
What does he
scared.
use for internet? Does he use T-Mobile?
No, he's got T-Mobile too, but he's got that new business shit that he just talked me into getting that I haven't hooked up yet. So that's scaring me a little bit.
What's the business one?
I got T-Mobile and I have no issues with it.
Yeah,
I don't-
home internet.
Well, T-Mobile has a business internet now. It's $70 a month. Supposedly, it's like 3 times faster than the home internet that we use now. He might just be in a bad area. But I ordered it, and I got it sitting at the house waiting to go pick it up. Here comes Wes back.
That was weird.
Yeah, you just talked me into getting that business internet, and that's kind of scaring me a little bit, buddy.
Everything else was working. It looked like there was an issue between me and StreamYards. I have no idea.
So explain to the other guys on here what our business internet is. I just got to go pick mine up.
Oh, so with T-Mobile, they have the home internet, but technically using it in a truck like we would is a violation of the terms of service, and they could like screw you over at any time. But if you have a business, you can register for their business home internet, and it's unlimited all over the country, and you get like priority support and whatnot, and it's perfectly acceptable to use it over the road. So that's what I have in my truck, and they give you a really nice modem that has better technology than the ones they give the regular home users. So
Can we
they
see
do
it?
like
Can you show it
all
to
the
us,
different
the terminal
yeah.
or the tower or whatever you want to
Is it a
call it?
white? Is it a white box?
No, it's
I
not.
actually have the white box. I traded it in, but the new one that I haven't picked up yet that he's going to show you.
Well, hopefully I won't lose my connection here, but let's see. It's this right here. Whoops.
Oh, it's a little bitty
Course.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little one. It's called an NC Go 5G.
Yeah, so it's
Um,
different. Yep.
Oh, that's
But,
easier to set up than that big
yeah.
ass white one.
Yep. Because I got the big
Yep.
white one at home.
And it has ports on the back of it, so you can put an
And that's-
external antenna on it and whatnot. But it works a lot better for me. Like I had one of the original black towers, and then I even had the little white square one
Yep.
for a while. And this thing, I get way better. Like I get coverage in areas where you don't normally. Like this one will run off just regular 4G. So if you're like up in Montana or Nebraska or whatever, where the T-Mobile standard home internet wouldn't work because there's no 5G, this one will still work. And if you keep an eye on it, sometimes they get promos. It's better to call into their business support if you can, because they
better
can get you
idea than that.
promos.
I actually have a contact person. If you guys are interested in getting it,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
get a hold of me. I got an actual person that you can talk to that speaks English, and you won't be talking to somebody in Bangladesh or India. Okay?
Well,
Seriously.
my
And
support
Be nice
people,
now.
she told me feel free to give her number out so you guys, and literally she had the shit in mail and on their way within 4 hours when I talked
Yeah,
to
I
her.
still
need
waiting
one.
for
and
you
when
to
I
send it
signed
to
up
me.
for mine, I got locked in at $45 a month. And after like 5 months, I got like a $350 gift card that I could use on anything. So sometimes they get promos like that. And what's cool is if they come out with a promo like that, you can hook up a new line, get that promo, and then like a month later shut off your old one and get in the new rate. So the business is a lot better. And you almost always get US support when you have a business account.
So Jenny, give me. I'll send you a text with that lady's name later. That way you can call her. Okay, on Monday.
Hey,
Okay.
James, I'm still waiting for that text.
Well, you know what? Let's do that right now. I am so sorry. So Larry says he's got Verizon Home, no problems. Let me read these comments and I'll send you guys a text. Just got my driveway at the house widened. Went from a 12-foot pipe to a 30-foot pipe. Will be easier to park a truck now. Slowly making preps to go
Nice.
owner operator garage next. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do the same thing with my driveway. Callie McLee, it's seven right now. It's $70 is what I'm paying. He got a special deal at 45, but mine's 70. Trucking with T-Bone wants to know what kind of speed you're getting.
It depends. The modem you
Just-
want to get is the NC Go 5G. But on regular, I get at least 300 megabit a second. I've been in areas where I've gotten over 600. I can do a speed test right now and see what I'm getting. Hold on.
All right, Jenny and Michael, I just sent you the lady's name and information.
Yep, I will call her.
Yeah, send it to me too.
All right,
I'll take it also.
all right.
I got T-Mobile already, but I don't have business. But
Just tell her I sent you. I'm not getting paid on any of this, so just tell her I sent you so she know it came from me.
So right now I'm getting 343 megabit down and 115 up.
There you guys go. Jenny, did you get your text too?
Yes.
How fast speeds did you get? Did you say?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm getting 343 megabit down and like 115 up right now.
Okay.
So
Now it's pouring down rain. David Scott says, I just use personal hotspot. I did too, but the personal hotspots, they are limited to like 100 gigs. And I'll do 100 gigs a week.
So I use a lot of data, and this last month I used 2.7 terabytes of data.
damn,
I
What
thought
are
I
you doing?
used a lot. Jesus.
damn.
Well, I
I
mean,
run a
he
server in my truck.
he operates like 3 or 4 different businesses out of his truck too, and one of them happens to be a non-professional legal business, if you know what I'm saying. So,
What, mining?
No, I do a lot of astrophotography, and I sync my photos between my truck and my server at home.
Then
I also,
you definitely need the business internet. Then.
yeah. Like I did a project last month that was about 600 gigs in and of itself, and then I also have a media server that I run in my truck. So download a lot of TV shows.
your windows aren't open up there, are they? Those
Yes,
windows
I-
aren't open.
I have a server, but I've got it
You
on
up to them?
Yeah.
I closed it this morning.
Okay, I was gonna say. Well, I hope so, because your shit's gonna be fucking soaking if it's not.
Yep.
Is it raining there?
It's pouring down now.
Yeah, it's not raining down
bottom
here yet,
windows-
but I'm about
The
6
bottom
miles
windows
away.
aren't that bad. It's the top windows that,
It would be leaking down, right? You would be able to see
buddy, you won't be able to see it. Your shit's gonna be wet.
I'm like 90% sure, but
I would check.
Yeah, you better check, man. I mean, we might not even have a window up there, man. If we've been riding down the road all day with it open, it might have fell out. Let me read these comments. Great advice on the internet. Be careful. Don't use that chair, okay, to get up here. Chris McAllister said, I have the T-Mobile Amplifies business internet. It's faster in some spots, but I've had it for 3 years being OTR. I've never had a problem, nor have they slowed my speeds being mobile.
Yep. But if you have the older one, ask for the
Those-
NCGo 5G modem. It is way better. Like it's day and night better than the old one they used to have.
So just like he
What I-
says, you have to ask for the NCGo 5G modem. That's what you put up.
Yeah.
I still have the white one, have 2 routers, one for the truck, one for the house. James, can you put the name of in the description of the video? James, can you put that name? I don't have a way, but Mike, do you have a way to share screen on that with her info that I sent you?
No, because it's on my screen, so no, I don't. Or it's on my phone.
No.
So no.
Here, hang on a second. I'll give you her phone number. Where did my phone go?
That's so funny.
So, Kylie, get a pen and get ready. I'm going to give you the number.
You said NC Go, that's the name of it?
Yeah, INSEEGO.
All right, Kyle.
You said I-N.
SEEGO.
Kyle, the lady's name is Rosette Bland. Hang on, guys. Rosette Bland, Bland, and her phone number is area code 502-747-9191. And she's T-Mobile Business. Matter of fact, I'm going to put her in the description of the video. I'll put her in the description in the video if you didn't get it for all you guys. And Jonah, I'll send you a picture of the unit and show you what it looks like. It's got the name on it. Trucking with T-Bone. I just clocked 835 down and 56 up with the white one on business. Wow. Are you guys settlements going through an LLC or just through your Social Security? LLC.
LLC, yep.
Chris, my speeds with the white one are around 50 to 75 in rural areas and 200 to 400 in metropolitans. You'll
definitely see an improvement with the newer one.
You're all talking absolute Chinese to me. Apparently, I slept through a tornado out last night and didn't find out till this morning. That's not good. Thank you.
I got a few times.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, when you call her, just tell her I sent you over there. I just got mine, like I said, last week. Made the phone call at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it actually shipped out that same day around lunchtime. That's how quickly I got it.
Yeah, with the business accounts, they will overnight them, like FedEx
And
overnight.
you don't have to put any money up front either. They send it out and they bill you.
Yep.
I mean, you just about have to have. Why did that light just go so freaking bright?
Yeah, you just have to have an EIN number, and those are pretty easy to get.
I mean, everybody has to have internet on their truck anymore, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's mandatory anymore. I mean, looking up fuel prices, all that, you know.
You say you got to have an EIN number?
Y'all good?
Yeah, an EIN number to get the business account, which, I mean, if you have an LLC, you should have it.
Oh, yeah, I got all that. Yeah, I got all that.
I mean, they don't check to see if your LLC is active. They just want the EIN number. That's all they care about. And tell them doing business as, and you're good to go. But having the business account is a lot better. And then you can also get an invoice at the end of the year that you know you can give to your accountant or whatever. And they're, like I said, they're really awesome about it.
Okay.
Hopefully the service is good. I mean, you're telling me it is. I mean, your picture.
The only state I have ever had a problem with it in, it's 2 states, is Wyoming and parts of like Northeast, like Colorado. But that's because there's a Viero Wireless has like a monopoly on all the towers out there. But those are the only places I've had problems.
Don't have to worry about me. I won't be going out there. Matter of fact, when I go to percentage, I'll be staying in the Southeast. I won't be going north for anything unless I have to.
If I could, I'd bounce around Texas.
My goal is to bounce around like Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, to Texas, and back and forth, until I'm ready to go home.
Yeah. Problem with that is usually freight in the Southeast is cheap. Usually.
I don't know. I like Vegas and Arizona.
Yeah, I just got my articles and LLC and my EIN. My business name is Irishman Express Transport LLC. Like it, man. Hey, speaking of which, Kyle, you need to get in touch with me and let me put you with a graphic artist so you can get your decals put on your truck. I got the perfect person to draw something up for you. You got a great name, Irishman Express Transport. That's awesome.
But the question is he Irish?
Does it matter?
I'm just asking.
Well, yep, that's pretty much all I do. I just bounced from Texas to Oklahoma. The only reason I'm heading to Colorado is because I'm going back to Arizona. Gotcha. Yeah, I know you showed me your settlements, man. He sent me his settlements. He's killing it, guys. Absolutely murdering it with what he's doing. And, you know, and if the money's right, you know, I'll go further out west if I have to. The money's got to be there. And like you said, you're cheap in the Southeast. You know, I don't care. I mean, as long as I, you know, get somewhere between 45 and 5 each week, I'm happy with that.
I like Texas because there's plenty of parking. They got all those picnic areas, and when I do my astrophotography stuff, it's lots of dark skies out there. So
Oh, that Texas is really good for that. Yeah.
yeah, I know a couple of really good spots. You can just pull right off the highway. There's a dirt lot there, and no lights, no nothing. You can look up, you can see the entire Milky Way with your naked eye after about 5 minutes. It's amazing.
So guys, listen to this. When I first started this YouTube, I had an idea. I still would like to figure out how to do it. And Mike, this might be another project for you. But my goal was to do like a game show on Saturday nights, like a Jeopardy type game show with like 3 or 4 contestants on it. But just they have to be subscribed to the channel and 3 to 4 guests, and just have like 1 or 2 hosts just reading out the questions, just kind of taking turns. And whoever won the show, we'd have like an hour-long show, and whoever won the show would get like a $50 gift certificate to wherever they wanted. Is that a good idea or what?
We could build something like that, yeah.
There's plenty of templates out there, Mike, that you can use, because I had them for a while. That it's literally cheap, like it's like $5 a year for that template to run that Jeopardy program.
I can build one without paying for it.
That's what I always wanted to do. I think it would be kind of fun, and honestly, I want the questions to be non-trucking related, and just get everybody's minds off of work and business and do something fun. I think it'd be kind of cool to have.
Yeah, well, when you have time and I'm not driving, we need to we'll get on the phone together,
Sure.
and we can work on the plans. So I need to work that into my AI assistant, and we can definitely do that.
So we'll talk about that here in the real near future. I gotta finish with my student, and then I'll have more time, because it just makes sense for me to concentrate on the recruiting anyways and helping guys out.
Yeah, right now I'm working on our chat video conference program.
Woo-hoo! Bless you, man. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You sound like Elvis, man. Thank you very much. Jenny was talking about Vegas for a second there. Maybe she can take you to Vegas, man. Do some little Elvis stuff. Thank you very much.
I want to go to Vegas this year.
I heard we actually got a yard in Vegas now.
We do. We got a building in it. Yep.
So I was here before. This is a drop yard, like that we rented spaces at.
It used to be a drop yard, but they built a building. We got an actual terminal there now. And honestly, from what I've told, it's literally 10 minutes from the Strip.
Yeah.
Take an Uber.
I like going there because you go to that Heart Attack Grill. You weigh more than 350, you eat for free. I weigh more than 350.
I can't eat there. Sorry.
Psalm says, not to mention Texas and Oklahoma are pretty much straight flatland, so you save on fuel. Absolutely. That's why I like running the Southeast. Never ran out of signal anywhere. Being on 4G sometimes in most rural areas. Still had around 50 megabits download. 4 or 5 up. Only 1 to 2 spots I go to drop to 4. Definitely going to have to get your designer rabbit once I get my Peterbilt. Absolutely, buddy. We can get it done. Already did. Country gave me his company, and they designed a kick-ass logo for me, and I'll send you the picture. Yeah, please do. I'd like to see it, Kyle. Love to see it. I'm glad you use those people. They're really, really good. And, yes, I'm 100% Irish. There you go, Jonah. You wanted to know. So, the big question, Kyle, Jonah wants to know, he says he's 100% Irish. You wanted to know. So, the big question that Jonah wants to know, do you know any 100% Irish women? That's what he wants to know.
They're trouble.
And you know what? Now we're talking about it. Chris wants to know an Irish woman, too. I know Chris is a single guy, right?
You're 100% Irish. You did ancestry DNA.
I'm
I'm just saying. I thought I was 100% Korean, and I'm not. After I did the ancestry DNA.
Prove it, Kyle. So you're not 100% Korean. So what do you have? What else?
I'm like 0.02% Japanese or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I'm married
What
to
else?
a redheaded girl, so be afraid.
So what else you got? Just those two?
Yep, that's it. I'm probably like just 2%. I don't know, 2%. I have to look. Under 2% Japanese. I'm thinking Korean Japanese war. That's probably what happened.
So Kyle, I don't know what my means. My IDI. Not sure what that means, buddy. You must be eating those brownies.
That's MIDI. That's MIDI. That's a sounding format of some sort.
I think it's his cat walking on the keyboard.
No, I think that's the brownies kicking in.
Mighty.
Ah, I want some of those.
Mighty.
Wow. 2 hours and we still got 27 people in here.
Jeez.
That's good.
Unless he's saying I did.
Oh, you know what? That's what he's saying. He did the G&A thing. And he's 100% Irish. He's calling you out, Jenny. Saying, I did it.
Maybe there's some, I ain't going to say, sibling.
See, here you go.
Incest
He said I did an ancestry DNA and found my relive.
Relative, I'm guessing.
Relative, yeah. And oh, Jonah, you're the only ones that's not sideways on your phone.
I don't know why.
That's weird. Yours is not fitting the boxes.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sideways. I mean, my screen turned sideways for some reason. I don't know why.
All right, that's fine. Easy, easy. Jenny, leave your phone alone. Leave it. Man, I mean, Jenny, you look like you're sitting under a light getting ready to be interrogated with that smoke going up. Seriously. It looks like she's about ready to be interrogated. Like, tell us who the real criminal is. You got to tell us who your leader is.
She like she's sitting outside under a street light. Outside or something almost.
You know what? It does, don't it?
Yep, like you're on a street light sitting outside.
The street light with that smoke going up.
Like she needs to clean the lens.
She might be with Marlon Brando up there making a Godfather movie, man. I tell you, this is how we're going to make the movies. We're going to find the horse's head, and then we're going to get Michael involved into the proper terminology for computer relative stuff. I don't even know what I just said.
I don't know what you said either.
And Jenny's down here making the grunts like the Godfather. Did you hear?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Robert De Niro being woke now. But
man.
Doesn't that drive you crazy? Out of all people, man. Oh my gosh.
I just don't think actors should ever talk about politics.
They should.
Musicians and actors should not talk about politics.
I did an ancestry DNA
Ronald Reagan was an actor, right?
Kilkenny, Ireland. Interesting. Oh, man. So, you know what we're going to do? We are going to sit here, get our oil changed, and we're not going to leave till morning because of this rain. There ain't no sense in driving this shit. We got till Monday to get there anyway, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And you can drive it so you can get the miles. All right?
I wonder when that rain's going to get here.
Graduated. So I got to give a little kudos. I don't know how, but I was blessed to get two great students in a row. Edgar, and I've talked about him on here before, was freaking awesome. His only issue was just the technology and the tablets, but that kind of come with his age. He was a couple years older than me, just not used to doing computer stuff, and it was a little bit hard on him. And honestly, he still have a difficulty with it, even out on his own. But he'll get through it. Everything else he was fine on. But my student that I have now backed into a spot, a hard spot too, not an easy one, a hard spot, on the first try by himself with me saying absolutely nothing, with I think maybe one or two pull-ups, and that's it. Did it on his own. And he's done at least, 4 or 5 since? Yeah. 4 or 5 cents, and I've not had to help him one bit.
That's awesome.
I had to get after him one
That's
time
good.
because I thought he was going to. I call it kinking the trailer when you get your trailer kind of, at an angle where you're going to start bending the fairings. I caught him one time doing that. I thought for sure that he was going to bend the fairings. I got out and looked, but he was okay. But yeah, he's awesome. He's a great driver too.
Swift doesn't require the trailer to be outside the truck while they're backing.
They used to.
If they have, they've never told me.
I think it's all up. Depends on the trainer and student.
But I have been outside watching him, so it doesn't matter each time. Where did you get that I wasn't outside?
The fact that you said you were sitting there watching the fairings.
The fairings, yeah.
I can't watch the fairings on the outside?
Just the way it phrased, it sounded like you were in the
No, I'm on the outside. But yeah, I don't. They've never told me that rule if it is. But I'm outside anyway, so it don't matter. I'm just messing with you, Mike. Just giving you shit, buddy.
Because you said you were sitting there.
Well, I say sitting there when just about everything. So,
I don't think
Kyle
HR is
said-
watching. You're good.
guys, I got to tell you something. Believe it or not, we are being watched on this channel. I promise you. And even Michelle told me that. So just to let you guys know, that's why I'm real cautious about what I say and how I speak on here sometimes. We try to have fun on this show, but still, I got to kind of keep it under some type of wraps. Trust me. They know who each one of you guys are. I promise you. Because they definitely know me. Huh?
I said they know me.
Well, they definitely know me.
Yeah, I got recognized at the camera a couple times.
Yeah, Jonah's becoming a real movie star, too. I thought I was a movie star, but Jonah's becoming a movie star. Everybody's hollering Air Jonah out to him. Well, Kyle says I was married to...
I was in Greer and like 3 people.
Yeah. Says he's married to an Irish woman who divorced me and took money from me, so now I'm just happy being alone. Yeah, in that situation, I'd be happy being alone, too. Bull of the Woods says, does a new percentage rate show what the total value of the load is? Then your percentage? How do you know what the percentage is? There's no way to tell if it's fair and transparent. The price that we see is the price we get, just like what Snyder does. So it's kind of a you take it or you leave it type thing.
You can't get a rate con?
I've talked about this in the past, guys. It's whatever market value is. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I like it this way better, I guess, than taking the math and doing the math. Because even doing it that way, when I worked at JB Hunt, they took money away from us, and we didn't even know about it. And we did the math on it. So you really never know if it's fair or not. But
I'm curious to see.
Not talking up Swift or anything like that, but Swift has never cheated me out of a penny, ever. And I can honestly say that. So I think they're doing the best that they can with what they have. But again, I don't know about the transparent part of it, if they are or not. But it is a you see it price, you take it or you leave it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Wes.
I was just going to say, I'll be curious to see how they do it when they add the Uber Freight stuff in. Because Uber Freight, you do all the stuff through the app. And in the app, you can see the rate con. You can see like all the different fees and whatnot. So I'll be curious to see if they'll actually be giving us access to that or not.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it on a regular load board where you see the rate con, yeah, it's okay because you know. And again, you still take that chance of the broker screwing you over. You don't really never know. You don't really never know the truth of what you have.
Yeah.
I wonder if Swift will eventually make that into an app, just a load board.
Probably.
Damn, are we all in Georgia? I guess
Seems
a lot of
that
us
way.
are. Well, I guess so. Mike, you're in South Carolina, aren't you?
Yep, I'm headed to Georgia. I've got a short little 120-mile load running in the morning, and then I'm picking up and then heading. Not sure where I'm going. Georgia somewhere.
Trucking with T-Bone said, got out to look at the fairings. Yeah, you busted me, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, I did get out to look at the fairings because I was curious. Boy, read between the lines. That's fun.
You're not going to get away with anything with this group.
I guess not, man. Trucking with T-Bone. I got you, buddy.
wonder if Yoda still works in Phoenix. Did you guys ever know who Yoda was?
No.
He was a backing instructor at the Phoenix terminal, and that guy was amazing. He was really good at teaching you how to back up. And he used to he would stand on the steps and hold on the driver's side while you're backing up and tell you what to do. He was a really good trainer, though.
So
he worked at the academy there.
Trucking with T-Bone, I know you get on Charlie and Jeff's show and watches it, all the time because I see your comments and stuff. I get on there and watch their show all the time too. I know Charlie made some comments about my channel and stuff this past week about me and Michelle doing lives and stuff. So just so you know, Trucking with T-Bone, I'm not trying to start any drama. That's not me. I don't care. But I've always given Charlie and Jeff the credit for the ES Advantage card and also SeBrite Insurance. I just use them also because I use their services also. So I'm obviously going to promote them just as much as them, but not trying to steal their thunder because they started that. That's not my game. And I don't get paid from either one of them. SeBrite doesn't pay me, and I think ES Advantage gives me $25 on the fuel card when somebody signs up. That's it. If it's $25 they're worried about or whatever, then I'm sorry. But I do give them credit for and as a matter of fact, they probably got paid when I signed on. So it is what it is. Not trying to start any drama or anything, but, I don't know why they would want to call me out the way they did or whatever.
Oh, yeah, and tell Charlie Wes said hi to him and Rosie. I haven't talked to him in a while. Tell him to check his Facebook messages.
Yeah, I sent Charlie and Jeff both messages in the past, and they've never tried to contact me back. It's all good. I'm not mad at either one of them, but I do give them the credit. I give credit where it's due. I don't give the other person that they talked about any credit anymore because I don't want to start any drama with him either.
Charlie's a good dude.
I'm not even talking about Charlie and Jeff. I'm talking about the third person that we talk about all the time. I don't even want to bring his name up, so don't bring it up, Chris.
Stevens?
I know, but I didn't say. But
yeah, everybody start talking about Chris homeboy like that.
Yeah, I got you. Oh my gosh, man! I tell you the truth, Cal. I like your logo. He just sent it to me. That's cool as shit. I like it. Yeah. What color is your truck, Kyle? Hopefully it complements the green.
Got to do a Boondock Saint theme.
I would do a Conor McGregor looking thing is what I would do. Conor McGregor is a cartoon character or something. Yeah, he says thank you. Trucking with T-Bone, man. That's a trip, dude. Get out and look at the pairings. You busted me, buddy. You busted me. Deep, rich blue. Now, how are you going to make the green look good on that deep, rich blue? That's what I want to know.
Leprechaun magic?
Jenny, you're quiet. No more smoke.
It's late. It's almost 9:30. Plus, I gotta start my truck soon.
You don't have your jammies on yet, do you?
No, but I need to start my truck though. When I start my truck, my power will go out.
Oh shit! Michael said he'll be back in a minute. His computer had to do a reboot.
Uh-oh.
So Jenny, have you tried to do any more love showers?
No, I gave up on loves.
Well, go ahead and use them. They'll let you do them.
No, it's like everyone is making it harder. Like even like I keep forgetting with TA, you have to bring your phone. So when you go on the kiosk, it sends you a code.
Forget TA. TA's horrible. But loves, I mean, I gave you the scan bar or whatever. Get your own ES Advantage card, that way you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I'm still waiting on you to send me the info, but that's been.
Oh, is that something I was supposed to send you to? Here, hang on, I'll do it right now.
3 weeks ago.
I apologize, Virginia. I'm only one person. I'm trying to remember everything.
Because
Loves, you can just do them in the Loves app.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but if I use the card, then I don't have to, because I don't fuel up at Loves at period.
And then
There's a couple of times I fuel, and technically TA has better fuel than Loves. So if I have to in Northeast, sometimes I'm just like, emptied out, like where it's all the way to the left. And I'm like, okay, where do I fuel up? I'll just fuel up at TA and get 60 gallons, so I can get a free shower, and then I just roll on.
Well, Petros usually have nicer showers anyway. So.
Well,
There you go.
The
There you
ES,
go,
Thank
Virginia.
you.
the ES Advantage also works at Petro and TAs too.
There you go,
Yeah, 'cause
Virginia.
Iowa 80.
Oh,
Remember
Braxton.
Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. So don't talk crap about TA.
Call Braxton on Monday. I gave you his number.
All right, I will.
Trucking with T-Bone says, I think that is who the ES comments were directed at, but it also could care less. I just try to have fun and goof. Buddy, I agree with you 100% too. I don't try to start drama. I don't bring anything up, but I give them the credit. I mean, I give them the credit. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be here at Swift if it wasn't for those two guys and the other third person that I'm talking about, because the third person's the one that told me to come here to begin with. And I would give him the credit if he would be halfway of a man.
Woosah.
But when
I don't know, he does drive
person,
for a company with trans in
Yeah.
the name, right?
when the third person told me about this place, I laughed at him. I said, no way I would ever work at Swift. So I started doing a little research, started watching Charlie and Jeff, listened to what they had to say. I called Michelle, and that's how it all got started.
Well, when I first started watching your channel, you kind of laughed at me when I told you I was a lease operator for Swift.
I laughed at you?
You remember that's with when you were with your SFI truck. That's how long I've been watching your channel.
Well, I feel infatuated. That's awesome. But I don't remember ever laughing at you. I've never said a bad word about Swift. Even when I wasn't here, I've never said a bad word about Swift. I don't think.
Not bad, no. But it was
No.
just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, I've always made money at Swift, and I've always left that door open. I don't. If I laughed at you, Virginia, I apologize. That wasn't something that I usually do, especially people at Swift. I've always left the door open for Swift. Always will.
He saves all his laughing for Prime.
I don't know about that. What's a good inverter to use on the truck? When I was at Swift last year, I had the inverter that kept restarting everything when the truck would start with. Yeah, that's the same thing, buddy. Chucky Ducky, that's the same problem that I have. We need to get pure sine wave inverters is what we need to get.
So you're going to make a video after you install yours, right, James?
They're pretty easy. It's just 2 electrical cords, and that's about it, really. And just mount it to the wall.
If you go on Amazon, a really good brand is Renogy, Renogy.
I've seen those.
They're a really good brand. They make them mainly for like RVs and stuff, and they have good high quality, decent warranty. They're a little more expensive than the other ones, but when you're hooking, a multiple $1,000s worth of electronics into an inverter, you want to get the best one you can get.
I'll find one later on Amazon for you, Jenny, and I'll send it to you. Okay.
I need a good one because
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm tired of my TV shutting off on me.
Yep,
waiting on my internet to reboot.
I am too.
And I'm tired of idling my truck just to cook in the truck.
Well, you even though you got the inverter, you still should have your truck running when you're cooking.
Because you'll fry the fuse. Yeah. You'll fry the fuse if you don't.
The other stuff's okay. It's just when you're cooking, because the microwave and everything else uses a lot of power.
Yeah, you should be running the truck when you're running heavy loads like that, because it'll wear down your batteries way faster, and because you're putting large loads on that battery, and those batteries can't really take it. They're meant for sharp, quick bursts of power.
Let's go.
So you don't want to drain them down too deep, and and replacing all those batteries is expensive.
So how do you have a server on your truck then? That's my question.
I run it off an inverter.
He's got to start his truck every so often too.
So you have a separate you don't have a separate generator or anything?
So I have what some people call like a solar battery or whatever. It's like a large lithium iron phosphate battery. And then I plug my server into that, and then that plugs into the inverter. So the inverter charges up the battery bank, and then the battery bank runs the the server and all that.
Oh, it's kind of like a big battery bank kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a big battery. It's made when I'm spacing on the name. There's a DJI, the DJI Power 2000, I think is what it is. It's not a bad battery. It's like $600. It's got like 2,000 watt hours.
Somebody got a load.
Somebody's got a load.
Me.
So is that like
it'll
the
run all
first?
day.
Did you do that, Wes? Did you change your inverter already? Then you already changed it out and everything.
I haven't changed the inverter on the truck yet because I've only had the truck about a week. But I'm gonna change it as soon as I can.
I changed mine.
So let me read these things here. Chris says you need to get a pure sine inverter, Wave Chucky. Your batteries also might be going out. So that's a good thing too. Lucky for me, my truck had brand new batteries when I got it. And here's another brand too. Maybe you can confirm on this, Wes. If you can afford it, Victron is really good too.
Victron is they're good, but they're expensive.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, they're seriously premium. But you know they're made in America, which is part of the reason why they're premium, and they have really good support. Victron
Oh,
is
that
good.
might
Though.
be a better option. Yeah, I want made in the USA if I can.
Yeah, it's like here. This is a Victron. It's a solar charger,
Oh,
and
okay.
I use it for charging up my batteries. I run my telescope off of, and so I use that to charge them.
Interesting.
So
Hey,
Victron.
Go ahead.
So the issue with Victron is the way they describe like how much power they can put out is weird. They don't use like the standard like 2,000 watts. I forget exactly how they word it, but you gotta.
What's tomorrow?
If you want, I have a YouTube channel too. Look up my YouTube channel. Just search for Wesley Magyar. Send me a message, and I can give you some details
Okay.
about Victron if you want later.
Okay.
Or you can send an email to me. You know, my email is my name, wesmagyar@gmail.com, and I can give you some tips and whatnot on stuff like that. So that's kind of my autism superpower is that kind of stuff.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, Jonah, you've been to
Yeah.
New Cold, Atlanta, and McDuff, Georgia.
Do what now?
Have you been to New Cold, Atlanta?
Say that again.
McDonald. Have you been to New Cold, Atlanta?
McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going there. I'm going there. My load's going there from the T-Call in St. Louis to there. 15.
Oh, you breaking up. Say that again now.
You've been to it. It sounds like.
Joni, you're breaking up, not him.
No, but yeah, I'm getting 1508 for 579 miles.
You're getting how much?
1508.38 for 579 miles.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, that's
It's T-Call, so it's not even a couple miles to the drop yard to pick it up, from the terminal.
Hold on, you say it's going to where in Georgia?
New Cold, Atlanta.
New Cold, Atlanta.
McDonough, Georgia.
I might have been there.
What's your question?
Full tanks.
Say what now?
What's your question about it? The load, Chris?
No, I was asking if he's been there before.
Oh. Shit, he can't remember where he's been
I might
yet.
have. You say New Cold? That's the name of the place.
New Cold.
Cold.
I mean, he's breaking up. That's why I can't understand her because he's breaking up.
New Cold.
You break it
Kind
up,
of reefer
not him.
Yeah, Victron uses volt amps as the measurement. Which is weird.
Johnny Matthews, they gave me a heavy load. I really don't want to take it. I have to on the Mopar count. It's a return. Buddy, you don't have to take anything you don't want to, but Don't be refusing a whole lot of Mopar loads because they'll pull you off that account as quick as they can.
If it's
Um,
but it's not a Mopar count, right? It's not a Mopar load, right? It doesn't
is
sound
it a
like a
Mopar
Mopar
load?
load. It's not.
Yeah, if
Mopars
it's
don't
not a
do
Mopar
that.
load, you can reject it all day long.
I'm gonna say usually your backhauls are something else, aren't they?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, I didn't. I was not offered a position on the Mopar account because I turned down 2 overnight loads on the OTR side of the Mopar account, but they were not Mopar loads, which made no sense to
Really,
me.
really. And
Because
this was
there are,
recently.
uh, well, I've been on the account now as an OTR for about 2 months, and it was early on. It's like I cannot drive overnight. And I told my driver leader that, and she was like, "That's fine, but Mopar account. Sometimes we do need drivers to drive overnight."
I just
All right, so I'm going to give you my 2 cents and my opinion. You all however you want to. It doesn't matter. What's really, and I don't want to say successful, but what's always worked for me, Jonah can probably confirm this with me also because he's been here a while. I've always taken I'd say 99.9% of the loads I've always taken. To me, the weight doesn't matter. And this is kind of for you, Johnny, more than anything. Don't let the weight bother you. Take anything you possibly can to keep your truck running.
Yep.
If it makes sense, the miles make sense, run the load. The miles don't matter to me anymore. I run the load if the miles are right. If it's something that works, I run it. I don't look at loads with miles anymore. And I know it hurts your fuel mileage. I know it costs more money. But at the same time, when you start doing these loads like this that everybody else rejects, it puts you in a better echelon with getting other loads too. It's always been in my positive because they know I'll run anything. Is it right, Jonah?
Yeah. Cause let's just say you in Atlanta sitting at the terminal, and I come to Atlanta. You could be sitting there for a day. I run all my loads. You sitting there turning down loads, and I can come to Atlanta and get a load within like 10 to 15 minutes after me getting there, and you still sitting there. They look at that too.
And that's
I
always happened for me too. I'll pull up in the yard. I'll see a bunch of guys sitting around. I'll have a load within 15 minutes, and they'll still be sitting around because all the planners know what you run. They can look and see.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah, I did that. I was in Dallas. I was in Lancaster Yard, and I went in there having to run into owner up in there. He was sitting there, and when I came down, T-Car I had got there. I had just got empty. Got there, and when I went in the building, I went straight in there, talked to a planner, had a load within like 10 minutes of me being there. And then I came out, ran into an owner up, and sitting there talking to him. He's like, "Oh, I've been sitting here 2 days waiting on the load." I say, "You been here 2 days waiting on the load?" "Yeah, I've been sitting in my Mac 10s." I said, "Why you ain't go there and talk to nobody?" "Oh, I ain't know we can do that." I said, "Yeah, go in there and talk to somebody. You can get a load." And
That's
he
the cool
still
thing
sat
about
there.
Swift.
Yeah, he still sat there like, "Go ahead."
Swift, you can talk whether you're a company driver, owner, op. You can talk to players directly.
Yeah,
So like my
yeah,
problem is that like if you don't book me up on the Mopar load over the weekend, I say yes to every load. And like last week they changed my loads because I said yes to all of them and they realized they weren't from Detroit, but I mean, yeah, it wasn't from Michigan. So it's like, hey, if you don't book me, I'm gonna accept the loads that they give me. I'm gonna keep
yeah,
moving on the weekends. I'm not sitting waiting for you guys to book me.
The other thing is they also got like a section on your page that they pull up on the computer where they can write
Mhm.
notes about you. So don't ever get an attitude with them, because you get an attitude with them, the next person you deal with is going to know you're an a-hole.
yeah,
And that thing will
Yeah.
follow you around forever at
yeah,
That's
the
what I
company.
tell people. Yeah, you gotta talk right when you talk to your driver leader and the planners. Like if
yeah,
that's the only time I've had issues was El Paso terminal was a female driver leader, and I even told my driver leader like she's not my driver leader. So if you curse at me, I'll tell her politely, like, I don't have to put up with this. I'm hanging up right now. Goodbye. That's what I do. I'm not gonna lower my standards to your. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
curse because you're cursing at me. That's not how I operate. Sorry.
yeah. See, that's why I like being at the terminal. I can go in there and talk to a planner face to face and get to know them and stuff. And then the next time I go back, I just go in and talk to them. Like there's a guy in Atlanta. I go in there right now, walk straight to his desk. He know my truck number by heart.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 planners like that too, all out throughout the country. And Johnny
Yeah.
says, since I've been with the company, haven't turned down no loads. Well, that's good, but again, just I'm gonna read what Psalm Miracle said. He says, Rabbit, you're absolutely right. When you're running by the miles, weight doesn't really matter. Now I can understand if you're doing percentage, that's a little bit different because I take only loads. Yeah, only light loads is what he was going to say. But yeah, percentage is a little bit different. But still, I mean, I'm not even going to book the load if it's heavy and I don't like it. But when a planner gives you a load and you're running miles,
Yeah.
everything you can. Just my 2 cents. I mean, everybody has their way they want to run their truck.
I mean, granted, if you can get light loads primarily, you'll make more money. But
Yeah, P&G,
I'd rather take a heavy load and be moving than sitting waiting for
Yeah, I like
something that may or may not come.
yeah,
that. You might wait a couple days too.
Yeah, I mean, if I have a choice between a light load and a heavy load, I'm going to grab that light load every time.
And they're going to tag you saying that you only take light loads, and then that's going to knock you out of just about all the all the other stuff.
And in some cases, I've noticed that on heavier loads, do have a little more revenue on them.
Yep.
All right, guys. I think we're going to give it about another 5-10 minutes. We're going to cut her loose here. Unless you guys, if you guys want to stay on, you're more than welcome to. But I think 2.5 hours is pretty daggone good.
No, I got to finish packing for leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. Jonah, what you got going on tomorrow? Just going to that load?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it out. I'll be down there tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think they got a truck parking at that place I'm going to.
Okay. Jenny, what you got going on? You gonna do that and try to get that worked out? Your trailer?
Yep.
Okay.
If I'm gonna check it first thing in the morning. If it's still parked back there, I'll call roadside again.
Shit, if I was you, I'd go ahead and call them now and get the shit set up ready to go for you. Because you wait till tomorrow, it might take them several hours. Right now, you could probably get a hold of them a lot easier this time of night.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. That way you can get it set up. They'll tell you where to take it to.
Yeah. The sooner you can get it there and get another load, the more money you'll make.
Wes, what you got going on tomorrow? Anything good?
Oh, I got to head down to Orlando, drop this load, hopefully be able to drop it and pick up the next one. They said it's a 24/7. Well, this load's going to, where was it?
McLean?
Yeah, it's going to McLean. Then they got me picking up another load at a Mopar place in Orlando.
Boggy Creek?
I didn't look at it yet.
Should be Boggy Creek. It's easy in that facility.
Yeah,
See, they got you
it's
like
Orlando.
really far away. She keeps me in the northeast. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Boggy Creek Road.
So you're gonna meet the security guard there. Me and my trainee met him the other night. It's Enrique Iglesias. Okay, he's Spanish. He's got a gold chain on. I think he's got gold teeth, and he's kind of a heavy set Ricky Iglesias. Okay, and you're gonna love him. And he talks with a little bit of us too. You remember Ricky Iglesias? Hey, you remember Ricky Iglesias down there at Mopar in Orlando?
Oh, yeah.
The security guard. And by the way, he's got his security guard shirt comes all the way down like into a V, and he's got all of his cotton coming out.
Oh, wow.
That's what makes him look like Ricky Iglesias. More cotton in the top of an aspirin box, buddy.
Oh, man.
He dresses like Michael Shelton down there. Michael, what you got going on for tomorrow?
I've got a little short load that picks up in. Well, let's see, loads. So I got a short little load going from Chirac, South Carolina. Actually, that's the second load.
Jerome?
My first load is 122 miles, Shelby to Lugoff, and then I drop that, and then I pick up at Chirac and go to Fitzgerald, Georgia.
Boy, you hit Jonah's happy bones every time you talk about something South Carolina, man. You hit his happy. Yeah, you going to Lugoff? That's Target.
Yeah, that's Target. That's right by my house. That's like 15 minutes from my house.
15 minutes from his house.
Let me read this. Let me read his last comment. We'll cut her loose. Johnny Matthews says the driver left the trailer picked up at Mopar with a bald tire. How a driver do inspection, make it harder for the. So let me explain to you on that, and that'll probably help you understand it. So nothing, and I'm not talking about you, Giovanni, but the company drivers, they don't give a shit about the trailers. They don't give a shit about the trucks. They don't give a shit about anything. So they're always going to leave that, and it always is up to the owner operators to get this crap fixed. It's been like that the whole time that I've been here. It is what it is, and that's what happens when you get easy freight like dropping hooks. They make it easy because they know the next guy will fix it, and then the next guy will fix it, and then the next guy will fix it. Nobody ever fixes it. That's why dropping hook freight is so easy. And nobody will fix it until the damn thing blows out on the highway.
Or they have tape over the the light, the ABS light, or they
that's
they
good.
unhook it. They cut the wire.
Or
cut
the wire, or it needs inspection, all kinds of crap.
Black duct tape over the orange light for the ABS, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not like the DOT don't know that. You can only get away with it at night.
I've seen that plenty of times.
Oh, yeah. She's almost better off trying to take that trailer to Love's tonight because their mechanics aren't there on Sunday. So she'll be sitting to Mondays. You catch that, Jenny?
Yep.
Just our 2 cents. Drive to Love's, get it fixed, and get your sleep there. That way you can get on the road tomorrow. But Mino and Jenny, she'll wait till Monday to get it fixed.
Yeah, if
No
you've got a
one will
lot
not. Be kaite.
What, Jenny?
Kaite.
What's that mean?
It's like saying shut up, shut up.
Oh, is that Korean?
No, that's Spanish.
Spanish? So you're a Korean that knows Spanish.
Well, I live in El Paso, Texas. The first language in El Paso is Spanish. Second is English.
That's true Breaking Bad shit there. An Oriental woman speaking Spanish. That's like real Breaking Bad shit there.
No bueno.
No bueno. No bueno.
Going to Lowe's travel stop on Adam Road in Frenchtown to WP.
All right. Whose GPS was that?
Mine.
Oh, okay. Did she speak Spanish?
No.
Oh. I got my GPS. It's Samuel L. Jackson talking to me.
That's fun.
Turn right, MFer.
Oh man.
Yeah, Nick's truck got hit. Woo! He sent me pictures, man.
So rock hit the window, shattered the window. So now, hopefully, it's not raining where he's at. Then
it's a sleeper window. Yeah, I don't think it is.
So how did this window get shattered? Did you find out? Did you find out what happened?
A rock hit it. A rock went up and hit it. From a car or a dump truck or something.
Oh, he's got electrical tape. Wow, he really taped it up, didn't he?
Yeah. So Chris McAllister said Speedco also. So Speedco and Love's is kind of the same thing. What's the status of the Flying J that burned down in El Paso? Do you know, Virginia?
The Flying J in El Paso. Yes, that's off Horizon and I-10. Horizon Boulevard and I-10.
I think he knows that. He wants to know what happened burned down or something.
The one in Anthony burned down.
It was the kitchen. Something with cooking, yeah.
Is the grease fire at the Denny's. Probably.
Man, that's like the third one in them burn up.
Swear,
But that was
every
years
single
ago. I thought
Flying
that was
J
years
that's
ago.
every single Flying J that's burned down the last couple of years has been because of a Denny's.
Yep.
Maybe
Have
that's
you
why
noticed
they're
that?
pulling all the Denny's out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to be putting Subways in place of the Denny's, which sucks.
Well,
Does
they both suck.
anybody eat Subway anymore? I mean, seriously, any of you guys?
I
No,
eat
Jimmy
approaches.
Once in a
John's. If it's
while,
Jimmy
but not
John's,
very
I'm not
often.
eating that.
I didn't realize I'd get 6 answers all at once. What?
I do.
Oh, Mike, do you?
Periodically, but the only thing I get from there is their meatball sub.
Wes?
I got sick of it years ago, but my wife still loves eating
Me
it.
too, man. Me too. Jenny? Do you get Subway?
No, because that's all we have on military installations with Subways. Hell no. Veggie
Jonah, I know
sandwich,
you eat
no
the-
meat.
I know you eat the shit out of Subway, don't you?
Nope.
No? I thought you'd be like Jared trying to lose that weight or something.
No. I got I go to either Jersey Mike's or
Oh, God, don't start on.
most of the time I eat a sub, I go to like Publix. Publix got some real good. So
Publix is
Publix
good.
subs are the
John's.
shit.
Jimmy
Jer-
John's.
Jersey Mike's, and also Quiznos and Blimpie. So let me tell you, man, they're the you know the big truck stop there in Joplin, Missouri, the big one, the Petro.
yeah,
They got
yeah,
they got a Blimpie there. You ever had their Blimpie?
yeah. I eat that too.
Blimpie's the best.
I think the Iowa 81 has one too.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. The Iowa 80.
Well, I was talking about Joplin, Missouri, but both of
Oh,
them do.
Joplin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get the meatball sub. The rest of it looks. It's all depressing. Yeah, meatball sub's okay. They need to do like a chicken parmesan. What they need to do, then I might eat one.
So what Subway needs to do is work out a deal with Chester's so you can get your sub deep fried. Then they might be good again.
That might be a fair. That might be something you can do at the fair, like the deep fried Twinkies and Oreos, man.
Well, it's like you go to the truck stop like the Loves. They got a Chester's and they got a Subway, and they're right next to each other. I'm just like,
Or you got the Godfather pizza. Or
Godfather pizza, and then you got an Arby's.
Yep. Or Hardee's.
You got the meats. That's that new TA in Stafford, Missouri. They have some good barbecue. You know, I've actually had that before. It's actually pretty good in Stafford. You all have a good night. I'm out of here. Hey, Sam, we're out of here too, buddy. You guys have a good night too. All right, guys, let's cut it. 2:47.
Yep. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Once again, great show, everybody. Thank you all, Jenny, Chris, Jonah, Wes, Mike. All you.
Yep. Have a good night.
Mike is still
All right.
working on that.
What's that?
Mike
I'm
is still
always-
working on that live?
I'm always working on this.
He's trying to get the group chat to work.
It can't be that complicated. Come on now.
I'm also building us a new video conferencing app.
For the live too? Like for this live?
Probably
Nah.
not for this live, but I might be able to.
you might be able to get it to work with OBS or something.
Because
but
then
I
like
don't know if
someone else
James could
could
figure that
scroll
out.
the comments while James is reading them and I could scroll the comments through. Next.
Well, if you use the StreamYard app on the phone, you can see the comments from the YouTube channel.
Yep.
I mean,
But I can pull it
StreamYard
up on the
for
screen.
it seems like StreamYard works fine for the live. Where we've been having troubles with it is when we try to do a conference.
I
Group
think
with it.
we had troubles with it with the conference because of where I was at. I had bad internet, and since mine is the control panel, mine's the master, you guys are going to have bad internet too because of my internet. That's
But
why.
with what I'm building, it will be on
Yes.
the server as the master, not
Yes.
somebody's connection.
Yep, I need to give you all the passwords for the StreamYard so you can get in and do everything, okay? Remind me and I will. So Chris McAllister said, best truck stop I ever ate at was in Jennings, Louisiana. Damn good food. I'm not familiar with that one. Are you, Jonah?
I think I've been there.
I like the, what's the Tiger truck stop's the one I like down in
Trucks,
Louisiana.
that seafood
Yeah,
gumbo.
the one that grows tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the seafood gumbo at that place is amazing.
Would you
say
It's
they-
good balls.
Grow what, Jonah? Did you say grow what?
Gross Tate. It's in Gross Tate, Louisiana.
That's the name of the town.
That's where the Tiger truck stop at.
Yeah, they got those boudin balls and the
Yeah.
seafood gumbo, man. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be admitting that you're eating boudin balls on live TV or so. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you obviously ain't been to New Orleans, huh?
Oh, I've been to New Orleans. I know all about it. You can eat some Rocky Mountain oysters too when you get out in Colorado.
I'm good with those.
All right.
But I happen to fall in love with a redheaded Cajun girl, so I like that Cajun food.
You guys have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk later.
All right.
Oh, good
Bye,
night.
everyone.
See y'all later. Bye.